right? Oh, okay. Good. Excellent. All right. So, welcome. It's my name is Sydney Winston. Um, it's Boxing Day, and the usual suspects, Von Helton on his own, and Shanny and Jason, the duo, are at it again. I was thinking that maybe we'll switch over to Shanny because she's live right now, and let's catch up with what she's up to.
Thank you, man. I am. I'm fighting for myself. I'm just feeling a little low.
Oops. Let's watch this for a minute.
How much do you need love? So much.
In the mood, you know? So
much.
How much, Shanny? How much? Tell me.
My soul has yearned for real love.
Oh my God.
Since I was a little girl.
Oh, yeah, mine too. Mine too. I want real love, yes. Since I was a little boy, I've been looking for real love. Haven't found real love. But I love you guys. Look at her. Look at the crocodile tears, huh? No one believes her. Oh, shit.
Thank you. Divya, thank you.
Are you enjoying this? You guys enjoying this? I'm not. She's pathetic. Von Helton is way more entertaining. Don't you think? I think. I'm just.
Yeah, it's all insincere with him. With everyone, it's insincere. It's all a fucking mask. It's all fucking phony.
Oh.
I know.
Okay, so hope everybody had a nice, safe, and delicious Christmas festivity. Those of us who do not do the Christmas thing, we did the solstice thing. But at the end of the day, it was all the same meal, and it was really all the same conversation. And that was the end of that. But now I'm back. I'm back home, and I am ready to stream. I'm ready to just take it into the new year and sort of running. See what happens in 2026. See where we go. See where you want me to go. See what you want to see, or tell me what you want to watch, what you want me to work on. If I can, I will. Maybe I will. Yeah, I should be able to if it's to do with philosophy or Christianity or theology, because that's very easy to set aside as nonsense. But anyway, this is Shanny, and I bet you she hasn't changed what she's saying 1 second. Hey, Melly. Merry Christmas to you. Yes, wishing you a wonderful Christmas as well. But we are watching Shanny.
That's all he fucking cares about is what you can do for me, not what I can do for you, because he'll never do anything for you.
See, she just doesn't stop. So, Melly, I spent the Christmas holiday with my daughter and her husband, and it was great. It was very Christmassy. It was music, the Christmas sort of kind of how can I say this, sort of slow instrumental Christmassy songs but in a kind of a jazzy feel. It was really nice. It was really nice. I hope you guys in Germany, I hope your barriers of peace around your Christmas markets prevented any terrorist attacks and deaths emanating from the religion of peace. So back to the show. Enough of me rambling. Yeah, she's just nothing there at all. Let's actually go to Von Helton. I think Von Helton is a much better bet. So the first thing is he's talking about what I've done is I've got 3 Von Heltons, 2 recorded fairly short and 1 his live stream, which is over now. So we start off with the recorded stuff, and this is something about an AI test somewhere. Let's see. All right. Hold on a second. You remember what we do when Von Helton lies? Oh, I haven't gone to Von Helton yet, have I? Shit. That's what I meant to do. Sorry. Good. There were no incidents this year. Great. So, Von Helton said something about Bellbeck and extraterrestrials. So what we do in this show is we what do you call it? We fact check him, and we do it this way. We go to Google, and we say, "What is Baalbek?" Now, Baalbek is an ancient city in Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, famous for its massive Roman temple ruins, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built atop older Phoenician holy sites dedicated to the god Baal. Okay? That's all we really need to know to debunk this man.
Ancient Egypt, ancient civilizations, that sort of thing. Very cool site. Huge stone blocks, hundreds of feet in height, and at least 20, 30 feet in diameter, if not more. Just huge blocks weighing hundreds of tons each block. And some people believe it airstrip for extraterrestrials. I don't know why. I mean, they got vertical takeoff and landing. What do they need an airstrip for? But whatever. Anyway, some of the stones are quarried so exactly that you can't even put
this one again.
Them, that sort of thing. Very precise stuff, very interesting stuff. And so, I found it fascinating. I was watching a video on it. There was a video out on it. I was watching it. Very fascinating. And but here's the key takeaway. They had the AI check the direction that the building was made, because the building was
Whatever.
before even ancient Sumer, the oldest known, the oldest known civilization we have. Now, we have Atlantis and we have Lemuria out there, but we don't have a whole hell of a lot of information on Atlantis and Lemuria other than speculation, hearsay, Maybe a few dots. Supposedly, we have the map to Atlantis out there somewhere, a real one, not a bunch of fakes. There's so many fake maps about Atlantis out there, it just makes you want to pull your hair out. Anyways, because you have to weed through all the fake shit to get to the good stuff. It's like peeling an onion. You just keep peeling layer after layer after layer after layer, so you finally get to the middle. But that was one of the things that caught my attention.
Oh, yeah? Let's see. Key aspects of Baalbek. Hey, what happened to me? Where am I? Key aspects of Baalbek. Are you ready? So he's talking about, here, megalithic marvels. The site is renowned for its enormous stone blocks, some weighing over 800 tons, used in the foundations, presenting a historical mystery in their construction and placement. Not the only one in the whole world that's a construction mystery, apparently. Modern city, blah, blah, blah. Nothing about this nonsense that Von Helton's talking about. So, yeah, go for it, Von Helton.
That could only be Atlantis or Lemuria, because them's the only two civilizations we know about that would predate ancient Sumer. Them's the only ones. So take your pick. So you've got all that Roman architecture, so-called. You got all that so-called Roman architecture, right? And it's like, well, hell, the Romans made this building. And wrong. The AI examined the rocks themselves, the stones themselves, and said that no known tools were used on those rocks. Tools on those stones, it had to be from a civilization that predates ancient Sumer. Again.
Did you see anything about Sumer? Ancient Sumer? Ancient origins, continuously inhabited since around 9000 BC. It was a vital religious center for the Phoenicians, who built shrines to the god Baal. So who came first? Ancient Sumer. Okay. Ancient, let me just get our time. So 9000 BC, ancient Sumer was the first civilization. Between ancients, that's in Iraq. That's Mesopotamia. Blah 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 blah. Fuck, he is so out of it. He talks absolute nonsense, this guy.
That leaves only Atlantis and Lemuria. So that's number 2. All right.
Hey, Titan.
Number 3 was that the architecture was not built by Rome. Those big Roman so-called
9000 BC. Look. Baalbek. What is fucking Baalbek? Look. Ancient origins, continuously inhabited since around 9000 BCE. 9000. Phoenicians, all right? Phoenicians, Jesus Christ. I'm learning stuff here. Phoenicians, how do you spell it? Ancient Semitic, seafaring, blah, 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 blah. Key characteristics. Culture. The most enduring legacy is, here we go. The most enduring legacy of the ancient Phoenicians is the alphabet. Yay. A phonetic script that influenced Hebrew. So there's, okay, good. They founded colonies. They blah, blah, blah. This guy's talking absolute crap. Absolute drivel.
Were not made by Romans.
Because it's 9000 BC.
The tools are wrong. The cutting is wrong.
I don't know.
And the positioning is wrong, according to AI. Now these are tests that the AI did on Baalbek. Okay, so
Excuse me. Did he say tests that the AI did on Baalbek? Did he just say that AI did tests at Baalbek, which is ancient ruins of a city? Somebody needs to remove this man and get him into care.
So that only leaves Atlantis and Lemuria. Now, the pillar thing, since it isn't Rome, I am forced to assume that Rome saw those pillars, liked them, liked the architecture, liked the design, and then went back and did it for their people. That's the only conclusion I can reach.
Did what for their people? Hold on. Ooh.
Buildings in Rome are Rome.
Oh fuck! I'm trying to get his dirty hand. Not working.
Which maybe some of them are, some of them ain't. I don't know. I haven't looked, haven't checked.
Look at him. Look at his filthy jacket. Ugh. And look at his hands. He was bragging the other day that his hands were clean. He'd washed his hands. Ha ha, trolls, I washed my hands. Yeah, okay, so you washed your hands. Well, since July, you just washed your hands once. No. When did he leave J-Dubs? When did he last shower? July? Yeah, the last time he washed his hands. Until yesterday.
But we know that the pillars at Baalbek were not made by Romans because the tools are not the correct tools. The alignment is not correct. Nothing is correct. Nothing that actually points to the Romans as having been the ones that built the structures. So did Rome look at Baalbek, or maybe somebody else's even, and said, hey, those pillars look cool. We'll bring them home and use them in Rome ourselves. What are you wanting, Sharpie? Calm down. Relax, dude. No, you're not going to photobomb my video. I'm not going to let
What an asshole.
I'm going to let you do it. No, absolutely
Animal
not.
abuser.
Anyways, but yeah, so I just thought I'd share because, see, I find this stuff fascinating. Now, of course, Solar Marshall thinks this is worse than watching paint dry, but I find it fascinating because, it could have, it could be extraterrestrials too. You never know. But for sure, according to the AI tests that were done, it is not any known tools that we have here on Earth from any civilization.
According to you.
Go back here and lay down, please. Go back here.
See
and lay
what
down.
an asshole. Look at him. Look at him.
There you go. Thank you. So it's not any
He's
tools
dangerous.
that we know of.
This guy is dangerous. He's dangerous. His dog's in danger because he is in a fucking fighting mood. And I know he's got a flash temper. I've seen it on his shows. And the dog is smaller and defenseless.
Oh God, not again. Not again. Quit barking at every dog that shows up.
See, he shakes his
Ruin my
head as
video
if...
again. Thanks, Sharpie.
You think it's funny, you asshole? Excuse me, I don't want to wake up the neighbors. But Jesus Christ, this guy gets to me.
He's got to bark at every dog he sees. I don't know why. I have no idea. And the other dogs are like, what's this fool's problem? Other dogs.
Oh, he has no idea why his dog is barking at the other dogs, but the other dogs are thinking, gee, what's this guy's problem? He's barking at us. Like he can read the other dogs' minds, not a clue about his own dog. Oh, I want to just strangle him like in Minecraft.
Don't bark back. They don't. They look at him funny. It's like, what's the matter with you, dude?
Let your dog out.
I don't know.
Take him for a
Anyways,
walk.
but I pretty much said what I need to say anyway. Sharpie, come on. It's just another dog. Who cares? Anyways, From me and the barking dog back there, don't forget to like, rate, share, subscribe, and donate. Because it's your donations that give us the love that keep me going. And I really need your donations, folks. I am scarily low on gasoline, so I really need your donations to keep me going. I took what little food I had left and I've stretched it out to last me. I still got a week to go in this month. I can't believe it. This is the longest month. I can't believe this month has been so damn long. I thought the month of February. No, month of February is the shortest month. That's right.
Jeez.
Anyways, whatever. It's a very long month for some reason. And so I'm stretching my food out to make it last for this last week. I still got a week to go. Sharpie!
Excuse me.
Sharpie! Calm down. So I'm here. Want some water? Here, you want some?
You know, that's absolutely not the way. Absolutely not the way you handle a dog who's anxious. You definitely do not scream out his name. You only ever use a dog's name to associate the name to the dog as something positive. You never ever scream out, because he thinks that the dog thinks that Von Helton is barking with him. So he's not going to stop. The dog thinks that Von Helton is playing with him. That's the way a dog works. And he's screaming the dog's name. The dog's thinking, oh, my name. I'm doing something right. I would like somebody to rescue Sharpie. There's got to be one person out of the 330 legal U.S. residents that can save Sharpie.
Water? Here, have some water. Here, have some water. No, he's going to go back and bark again. Calm down, Sharpie. Calm down.
That's going to work.
Anyways, I finally got him quiet. I can't believe it. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm, so I'm stretching my food out to make it last for this last week. But yeah, man, yeah.
Don't send him money,
man. I mean, holy shit.
Do not send this man money. He is human detritus, and he does not deserve food. He has never worked a day in his life. He just hasn't worked a day this century in order to earn any food or any money or anything. All he's done is live in his cars, not shower, not wash, not anything. Abuse his dog. That really gets to me. And appeal to you and me for money. This guy's he's the worst example of humanity that is still not on the street yet.
Okay, scary. But I do need some donations to get my gas back up to snuff and all that good jazz. So your donations would be very helpful to me right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here so that barking Chihuahua back here will calm down. But anyway, yeah, he's taking a tangent that he's just going to bark at any dog he sees. Doesn't matter, and like I said, the other dogs look at him like, "What's your problem, dude?" But he barks at every dog. Sharpie.
Stop! You don't scream his name.
That's enough. That's enough. Here, you sit down. Here, sit down right here.
He's going to hurt that
bark
dog.
At that dog no more. Sit down right here and be quiet.
He's going to hurt that dog. He's hurting that dog.
Stay right there. Anyways, anyway, me and Screaming Mimi right here. We're gonna bid you adieu. But you behave. Say behave.
Look at him. The dog. Did you hear the dog?
Anyway.
Did you hear that dog? He's not happy. Fuck. This guy, he needs to be stopped before the end of the year.
So we're going to get out of here. But in any event, I found it fascinating. It was a fascinating video.
Yeah.
And the fact that hey, if it isn't Atlantis or Lemuria, then that would only leave the aliens, right? Yeah, that would only leave the aliens. So anyways, I'm going to get out here and win. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
So, Toby Michael, who, thank you for reminding me, needs to be reminded. There it is. Oops. Oh, it's already on there. Though, yeah. Toby Michael has. Yeah, let me show you. No, I don't think I have it lined up. But anyway, Toby Michael, if you've been watching my streams and reading the comments, Toby Michael once wrote that, well, not that long ago, that I make stalking videos of Von Helton, and that he's going to donate $5 for every stalking video Sydney Winston makes about Von Helton. So I hope he's got a lot of money. And I hope Von Helton lives a very long life. But he's done with this one, so we'll just go to the next one.
Oh, Sharpie, I'm trying to work the camera. Here, come on. Yeah, there we go. Well, shit. What can I say? And it's my fault. I should have read the fine print, but I didn't. Apparently this hint.app, that's the place. Apparently it's for entertainment purposes only. And there's no expectation of actually meeting your soulmate.
Oh no, he's talking about his soulmate now. And he's have you been watching the videos where he's saying, "Oh, see, trolls, I'm going to live for another 8 months. I'm going to survive the winter, and you're not going to stop by meeting my soulmate because what if she's a judge and a lawyer, a policeman? Ha ha ha! Sucks to be you." So let's see how contrite he is.
Ba. Okay, well, that's beautiful. So I guess I'm not going to get a soulmate in 8 months. Because it's for entertainment purposes only. It's not, it's not, there's no guarantee of anything.
What about the dollars? What about the money you spent? How much did you actually spend on Helton? Tell us. Come on, tell us.
Out $3, so piss on it. I ain't going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just...
$3. And he made quite a few videos about him and his soulmate. And she looks Korean and Canadian or American and Vietnamese. I don't know, but she's beautiful. Oh, she's gonna meet me in 8 months. I'm gonna be so happy. That's just hilarious.
Gonna keep driving on. But oh well, I've got my hopes up there for a little while. But yeah, according to Google and Bing, because I went through both, said it's basically for entertainment purposes only. A lot of people, they said, got a lot of uplifting, experience from it. But I mean, as far as actually meeting your soulmate, nobody has yet. But it was very uplifting. It gave them encouragement, blah, 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 blah. But, basically it's for entertainment purposes only. And I guess I didn't read the fine print. So, oh well, woe is me. But anyway, I thought I'd do an update on that because I know the trolls are going to make a field day out of this, but I don't give a shit. Like I said, I'm only out $3. It's not like I spend a lot of money. Now, if I'd have spent $100 on this shit, I would be pissed as hell. But, $3, I mean, what can I say? There's not much I can say or do about it. So anyway, I thought I'd do an update because I know the...
I did it again. Fucking me and my muting. Anyway, I was just going on. I know. I was just going on about Vaughn and his... he should be embarrassed, is what I said. He should really be fucking embarrassed. And it wasn't... I said, it's not the $3. Who cares about the $3? Because that's what he's going on. He's going, it's only $3. But he made these videos where he was bragging about his 8 months. It's only 8 months to go before he meets his soulmate. And when he meets his soulmate, obviously, because he's going to meet his soulmate in 8 months' time, he's going to survive the winter. Ha ha ha, trolls. And what if she's a judge? What if she's a lawyer? What if she's a policeman? Oh, you trolls are cooked. You're done. And he was so happy. He was so cocky. He was so arrogant. Well, look at him now.
Trolls are going to make hay out of it anyway. But so I thought I'd get out there in front of it. You know what I mean? Get out there in front of it before the trolls did.
Too late.
Because I imagine I'm surprised the trolls already didn't Google and Bing that place, but I guess they didn't. But anyway, I got out in front of it first, and that's what matters. But yeah, it's just for entertainment purposes only, according to Google and Bing, and there's no expectation of actually getting her soulmate. Well, fuck me running. Oh well, I am still, I mean, I do prefer Asian women.
Okay, guys, so Von Helton is still available. I don't know if, oh man, I think him and Shanny would just be perfect. Because Shanny needs a place to stay and he's got an empty seat.
And like I said, 20, 30, maybe 35, maybe there's somebody out there, hopefully somewhere. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, no,
I know that, obviously, well, I really should have thought about it because, I mean, the trolls and haters aren't out of the picture yet. And I would think you would want to get them out of the picture before they bring somebody else into my life.
Who exactly is he talking to, if not the trolls and haters? Because he just said if the trolls and haters would blah, blah, get, sort of leave him alone or whatever, then you can help me get on with my life. Who's he talking to?
But I don't know. I'm not sure. In any event, oh well, sucks to be me. No soulmate after all. Oh well. But I thought I'd do an update and get out in front of it before the trolls did. All right. Have a good one, folks. Peace.
Let's enjoy that one. The Soulmate Confession by Von Helton. No soulmate. Bye-bye, $3. $3. Love it. All right, let's go live. At least recorded live.
All righty, boys and girls and friends of all ages. We are live, because the little red sign says it's so. And here we are back again, once again, to do a live show, and we are live. We are live. So,
yeah, we heard you.
What's on the docket for today? Well, on the docket for today is just basically chit-chatting. Maybe a little bit of information. If Solar comes in, we could talk about UFOs and talk about Baalbek and some of the other things that are UFO and ancient civilization related. But if he doesn't, well, his loss, not mine. In any event, so I am here, and I am very not queer. Because remember that old phrase, we're here, we're queer. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, by the way. I think it come from a movie.
There he does it again.
Was that one of the...
He did it again. He went to some, usually he goes to pedophilia, but today he went to homosexuality. I guess to him it's one and the same.
British movies, Life of Brian or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, whatever. I am not queer. I'm straight as an arrow and proud to be so.
I hope you're all taking notes.
Yeah.
Taking notes, everybody. He's proud. He's loud. He's gay as the whole crowd.
But I don't even know why I brought that tangent up, but there it is. Anyways, maybe there's some meaning behind it. Anyways, I was thinking
right there.
Maybe my ET friends can do Reb is live right now denouncing the demons in Shanny. Well, good for him. That's probably actually a good idea. But okay, whatever. Hey, whatever.
Do you want to check in on Shanny? Well, we've got both Shanny and Rev. Let's see if either of them are live. Rev is not. Shanny, she is.
She is, but he lets her.
Ah, there we go.
Fuck you, life maker. You're not really expecting it. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Holy shit.
That's gaslighting.
What is she saying? Who's she saying? Who's gaslighting? All right, sorry about that. Oh.
Thank you, unicorn.
Thank you, unicorn. Oh, look at that. She's killing it. She's getting super chats.
I'm not listening to that shit.
Gotta give it to her. All she's got to do is find a place to live and do this. Although she doesn't have Jason to complain about, then I don't know.
Why were you so happy yesterday? Oh my god.
Why is there no sound?
I'm so sick of this fucking mental fucking head game shit. Go away.
Oh, nothing.
Holy fuck. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Boring. Let's go back here.
Or whatever works. But I'm staying out of that one. I tried to help Rev, wanted to try to get him to, come out, come back to being just a normal guy again, and getting the hell away. He was supposed to get with his uncle and kick Shanny out. That has not happened. So, I mean.
Oh, he's talking about Rev and Shanny. Oh, very cool. Titan. Vaughn looks 10 years older than you. How old are you? Well, maybe you said so up top here. I didn't. I wasn't following the chat. Sorry. You know what? He does look terrible. I mean, I was 7 years old. 7 years old when Von Helton was born. And he looks like shit.
I don't know what to say, Yeah, I did what I could, and that's all I could do, right? That's all I could do. All you can do is talk to somebody. You can't make them do anything. All you can do is talk to them. And then if they choose to do it, they choose to do it. And if they don't choose to do it, well, then they'll suffer the consequences. I cannot tell you how many times people refuse to listen to me, and then something bad happened as a result.
Actually, if you have been watching, and I went on my drive back home, I was kind of watching between the two. I was listening to Shanny and Rev because it was more exciting. Firstly, when I started driving, Jason was streaming live, and then he stopped, and then I switched over to Shanny, who was also streaming live. But the two of them were bickering at each other on their own stream. So it doesn't matter which one you're watching, you could still hear what was going on. Just like this. Just like this, if they are still doing it, let's see.
Well, stop mentioning my sons in the comments.
See?
How about that?
Jason's talking in the background to somebody. Anyway, that's what they're doing. We know what we're doing. We're doing this.
I mean, it's literally off the charts. I literally cannot give you a human number for the number of people that refused to listen to me, or at least did not listen to me, and then something bad fell on them as a result.
Something bad fell on them? Oh, that's terrible. Actually, 4acres. Jason has been repeating over and over again to Shanny, get out of my house, get out. And she's been saying, she comes back always, look, I've been living here, I have rights. Take, there's a process if you want to evict me, and it's not you, it's your uncle, and blah blah blah. Ah, there you go. That's it. That exactly. Well, let's get over there then. Catch up. Oops.
He'll be with him.
She's such a performer. So this is very slow moving.
I got some Delta 8.
Oh, okay. She's talking about just getting high. This is where we need to be, though.
Now, am I some great prophet? Am I some great clairvoyant, a seer, whatever? I don't claim that. And the gods have never officially labeled me as a prophet, so I don't use that label. Until the gods speak to me and say, yes, Von Helton, you are a prophet.
You're a prophet.
Now they have said that I speak for them many times.
Oh, fuck.
If I believe they have a word to share with you, I will share it. Of course, so I guess it's what where it's military term where trying to think of it, military term where you don't speak. I can't think of it right away. Anyway, whatever. The point is that while I'm in the rough patch, I guess there's not going to be a whole lot of communication between me and the gods for whatever reason, but that's okay. I don't mind. None are so blind as those who will not see. Good point. Very good point. In fact, I'll bring that up. That's a good point. That is a very, very good point.
Oh,
that is a very good point. I'm seriously thinking, hey man, I'm gonna get out in the, I'll stop at a truck stop, and I'll just get out of the car and say, hey man, beam me up. There's no intelligent life down.
Ha 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 ha! Very funny.
Give me a big bowl of cold buffering. I keep buffering. I don't know why I'm buffering, but anyway, I get beamed up, and Sharpie gets a nice bowl of hot cold water, and I get out of here and went. But I don't know. I was thinking about doing that though, just for shits and giggles. I don't know. Hey, maybe they got something they want me to do. You never know. I mean, I'm always happy to help. I don't mind helping somebody. Don't mind helping nobody, man.
Yeah.
Don't mind helping at all.
You don't mind helping yourself.
Don't mind helping at all. The one man rapture, exactly. But it wouldn't really be a rapture now, would it? It's not really a rapture. It's just, hey, you guys help my dogs. Let me come up there and help you. One of those type deals. I mean, they did. They helped my dogs. My dog. I mean, Bubby's whole belly was cut wide open. His intestines are literally hanging out. And it's like, oh shit, I can't afford that. And I fully.
This is the story where his dog gets run over and his intestines are falling out of his body, and he puts the dog somewhere, and the next morning the dog is fine. This is, I think, that story.
Expected Bubby to be dead by morning. And so I go out there and no Bubby. I'm like, well, he's crawled off in the woods somewhere to die, right? And I let it go at that. I said, well, he didn't make it, que sera, sera. a deer, I guess a deer gutted him and cut him wide open. And I let it go. Well, the next day I go outside and there's Bubby. And it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, wait a minute, your guts was hanging out last, now here you are perfectly fine. And he's just smiling and happy and, tongue hanging out, and I'm like, what's going on? So, but yeah, they fixed him up. I told him, I said, if you're bored to tears and you want something to do, hop him up there and put him in a med bed and fix him up. And by God, they did. It was amazing. Not a scratch on him nowhere. I looked at his belly. There was scarring, not a scar on him. Not a scar on him nowhere. It's like, oh my God. And Floppy, Sharpie's brother, he had a treble hook in his paw. And I'm like, uh-oh, that looks painful.
We've heard the story.
And yeah, the breakout fight on meth. Oh, were they on meth at the time? Oh, well, did I block you? Well, no, apparently not, because you're obviously posting, aren't you? There's a group called Alada that advocate for med beds. Well, it's funny. I was watching of all movies, I was watching Stargate. And I watched Stargate, and guess what? It has a med bed. It has a med bed. Amun-Ra used a med bed in that movie. I never answer your questions. What question? I didn't know you even asked one. But yeah, man, yeah, Amun-Ra was yeah, it's a healing chamber bed, right? Yeah, Amun-Ra laid in it, and it healed his body and stuff. And he made a comment in the movie. He said, human bodies are easy to fix. I guess compared to theirs, I guess it was.
Movie.
But he inhabited a human body to once his other body died. He just inhabited a human body and kept right on trucking. And then he made that med bed, and he was able to get in there and heal that body anytime he needed it. So yeah, crazy, man.
I speeded it up a little bit. I hope you don't mind.
Isn't it interesting that there was a med bed in that movie, and now we're talking about med beds openly? And we're not even talking it from a conspiratorial standpoint. I mean, there's a lot of people think these things can actually be. They can actually be a real thing. Now, what I'm hearing, though, is that they're limited in their ability. They concentrate on.
He is buffering, apparently not me.
Problem. Let's say you got, I'm roboting again. There we go. Let's say you got, well, you got to pick one. You either got to pick the diabetes or you got to pick the cancer. Now, obviously, you're going to pick the cancer. I mean, hello, but you got to. Amply cheap, but in any event, hey,
In any event.
Well, I try to hope for the best, right? I gotta hope for the best. Got to run later. Okay, see you. Bye. No idea what they are on. If anything, it's wild. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not. I've
never heard of them.
I talked with Rev. Wanted him to, boot and get his life in order and get back to being a normal human being again. And
did he say he's talked to Rev? He spoke to Jason? I don't think so.
That has not happened. Now, when he talks to his uncle and him and his uncle boot Shanny out of the house, and then he can go find him a real woman that actually does really give a shit, and that isn't 900 pounds, then, I think Rev will be a much better off person, in my opinion. But he's got to dump all this crazy shit and just be a normal person. That's all. Just be a normal. If you're listening, we aren't because you're live. I was listening.
It's terrible buffering, huh?
No. Get with your uncle. Boot Shanny out. Cheap.
Oh. Come on, Von Helton. Serious? Are you trying to entertain us of this shit? This terrible internet?
Okay.
Have you no respect for us, Von Helton? You're going to put us through buffering? Seriously, dude. Seriously, dude. Oops. Is that Blaine? No.
Or money, she ain't gonna want yours because she's already got money. This was a long ago. Don't.
I have no idea what you're saying.
And
He's buffering like a buffer. Okay. Now what? How about we speed it up? Double. Oops. Double.
Okay. It keeps kicking out for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, hobo with him. That's right. Becomes.
Oh,
But see,
this is horrible.
when they get a hold of it, they twist my whole single bond. Really?
I just
They got a
I'm
divorce?
just forwarding.
When did they get a divorce? I wasn't aware of that. When did they get a divorce?
Who got a divorce?
I wasn't aware of that. I can't because it's all fake. Well, you're free to believe what you want, but it's not fake. You see that big butterfly on the side of the sun, didn't you? Is that fake too?
No.
Huh? Is that fake too? That big ass butterfly symbol on the side of the sun here a while back? What was that, a week ago, a couple weeks ago? The gods and goddesses did that to show you guys up. You know that, right? Because you guys was running around saying the gods and goddesses of freedom religion were not real. And so they plaster a big ass fucking butterfly right on the damn sun. Was.
Exactly. Come on, Von Helton.
Yay, boys. Back in the USSR. Look at that shit. Sitting there telling me to take a bath. Fuck you. Take a bath when I want. You try living in a car. Let's sit back and think about this. Okay, I'm 62 years, and I've been living in this fucking car for how many months now? 4 months? At least 2, because that's 2 months in New Jersey. So what? 4 months now? 3 months? 4 months? Whatever. Could anybody else have done this? Could anybody else do this? Because I mean, it isn't like it's a camper or something, or even a pull along. This is roughing it, man. This is it. This is the epitome of roughing it. This is the epitome of roughing it. No, we don't want to live in our car because we're not idiots. Well, see, then you totally miss the point I'm getting at. So you can go bye-bye. The point I'm getting at, would anybody else be able to do it? I don't think so. I don't think you could. I don't think anybody else could do what I do, especially at my age. Because this isn't exactly easy. Catch a freight train to PA. Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast. Song. Put your hands down. You're too young. When do you take a shit? I'm picky. Where do you drop a deuce? Well, I drop a deuce at the truck stop, silly. I go to a truck stop. I use their bathroom. Go back to the base camp, wherever that may be. Because I'm not going to tell you. I thought I was going to tell you where my base camp was, didn't I? No. Or didn't you? No. Happy Yuletide. Well, thank you, Bumette. And by the way, welcome back. You've been around for a long time. Yes, it's still Yuletide, sort of, kind of. It's still Yuletide, sort of, kind of. Remember, I'm pagan, not Christian. So my, Yule lasts a little bit longer for us than it does for the Christians. The Christians are 2 days and done, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Yule, I think, lasts a little bit longer than that. So, and by the way, that's where the logs come from, the Yule log. What's the temperature like right now? It's a balmy 50-something. I have been grounding myself and avoiding the internet. Good for you, Bumhead. That's actually quite refreshing to hear you say that. I mean, seriously, no joking. That's very refreshing of you to say that. But yeah, you're probably a dude anyway. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a statistic out there. Boy, that's a hard word to say. Statistic. Anyway, there's a statistic. Shit. There's a statistic. Fuck it. There's a measurement out there that that 90%. Get this now. This is real. 90% of the women on the internet are actually men posing as women. That is a real measurement that you could Google right now for yourself if you don't believe me. 90%. You heard some awful things about me. Someone said I'd been gravely injured. Well, my heart's been injured, but other than that, I'm fine. I'll do just fine. They say you suffered an injury and had your back blown out. Well, my back has been out for quite some time. I have severe muscle spasms in my back. So I mean, you know. But see, the muscle spasms in my back kind of counterbalance the pain from the lymphedema. So it's kind of it's kind of a, how is the gold panning? I'm not gold panning. Although I do kind of look like a minor 49er by now, don't I? I do kind of look like one. I need a thicker beard and mustache, though. If I had a real thick beard and mustache, I could put me on a real old hat and I'd be a minor 49er, you know? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the back's pretty much gone. I mean, you know, like I said, severe muscle spasms. You know, come and go. Do you like Bob Dylan's? Yeah, kind of like, yeah, like a rolling stone, like a complete unknown. Well, I'm not a complete unknown, though, am I? Because at least my trolls hate me. The whole world doesn't hate me, but at least my trolls hate me, so I'm good, you know? Because as long as somebody hates you, you're not gone. Not really. Ooh, think about that one for a second. As long as you got haters, you're not gone. It's when you ain't got no haters, that's when you're gone. Oh, Bon, that ain't right. Google it. I dare you. Google it right now. It's true. If you lose all of your haters, you're nobody. You're persona non grata at that point. I'm not making it up. Google it. It's when you don't have any haters is when you're done. And that's something. Isn't that amazing? But yeah, like a complete unknown. Although I'm not a complete unknown. Because to do that, I wouldn't have any haters. And I'd be ignored by, you know, common folk. But I'm not. I think it's better to have people that love me than haters, but that's just me. Well, I agree with that, but I mean, I agree with that sentiment, but you know, that's just the thing. Where is solar? That is a good question. Because see, this is a fact. If Solar was subscribed to me, he would get a notification that I was live right now, wouldn't he? Yeah. Yes. He would get a notification that I was live right now. Of course, you got to turn that bell completely white. You know, you got to click the bell and turn it completely white in order to get all of the notifications. But I believe even the default setting on the bell will tell you if I'm live or not. I think. I'm not even sure. I mean, this channel's new. I haven't been on YouTube in years, so I can't say. But yeah, man. So but yeah, and you know, you can Google that though. Once you lose all your haters, you cease to exist. You're nothing. Isn't that crazy? Now that's provided you don't have any regular people watching either. Now, if you get rid of all your haters and you still got regular people watching, well, you're still good. But I'm saying if you lose your there is a shit. There's a record out there, a number, a percentage that says upwards of 90% of the women on the internet are actually men. That is a real percentage that you can go and look up. I almost said that S word again that I cannot say. But anyways,
I'm going to take him up on that. What did he say? Google it? All right. Are more than 90% of women on the internet really men? There you go. We're Googling it. No, the claim that more than 90% of women on the internet are actually men is false. The internet population in most developed countries has near gender parity. And while a gender gap exists globally, it is nowhere near 90% and is often skewed closer to an even split. So, Von Helton is a liar, and he's been exposed once again. It's easy. It's really easy. Go.
But yeah, so you know, I'm hoping that Bumette is 100% female. I'm going to assume that she is, till I know different. Isn't that right, Bumette? We're gonna assume that you're female until you're not, right? Of course, if you get on cam, then that would remove all doubt, now wouldn't it? Ermine got on cam. Ermine got on cam and proved that she did. Not kidding. She did. She got on. But Ermine, it turns out, was a semi-troll, wasn't she? Because she went to Encyclopedia Dramatic.
What the hell's a semi-troll? What an insult! Calling somebody a semi-troll. I'm a proud troll, and I'm not afraid to hide it.
Good, and pulled up all that nasty filth, and so she ended up being a semi-troll, quasi-troll, whatever.
Semi-troll, quasi.
Which is disappointing because I thought Ermine was kind of attractive, actually. Oh well. You know what is it? What is it about the attractive women always want to treat men like shit? Is there a reason behind that? What is it? I bet you I'll find an ugly woman, she won't give a fuck.
Ladies, you have an answer? You attractive ladies out there, why do you always want to treat us men like shit? And I only want the attractive ladies to answer, please. I mean, Von Helton has posed the question, and you know, he's a real historian.
About these trolls and any of that shit, would she? No. She'd just be glad to get somebody, wouldn't she? Right? I'm a lady, and I said that before. Well, good for you. I hope that's true. But like I said, that statistic, oh, I said it right that time, is a real one that you can go and Google right now. 90% of women on the internet are men. You can Google that.
We did.
It's a real thing. It's not something I pull my ass. It's real. You know.
Really, Von Helton. I would like anybody who watches this to share to Von Helton that he has been proven by Google to be wrong. Every time he says Google it and we Google it, he's wrong. Somebody just tell him. And save Sharpie, please.
So it's something that you can actually look up, you know. It's a real thing. Yeah, what is it about attractive women that they want to treat men like shit?
Come on, tell
Is it because all this feminazi stuff? Yeah, ladies, listen to me right now. That feminazi shit is fake as a $3 bill. Jane Fonda and Gloria Steinem should have went to prison, and they didn't.
That's funny. Titan, that's hilarious. Maybe he said the internet when he meant Grindr. Yes, maybe, because he was talking about homosexuality like as soon as he got the stream going.
And because they didn't, they said, oh, okay, well, we got away with being communists. We got away with committing treason. So what do we do for an encore? Oh, we'll come up with feminism. where we turn all the women in America against all the men in America. And it worked. Wow, what a shock. Isn't that amazing? It worked like a charm, man. 14 viewers. I need 14 likes, 14 subscriptions, and all 14 of you need to share it on social media. Share this video on all social media.
Yeah, well, let's do it.
But yeah,
everybody,
yeah,
go to his YouTube channel and share this video, his video, to every social media account you have on the internet. Everybody go and do that. Look at his face. He's very serious. Go and do it. Share my video. There's knowledge there.
absolutely. Gloria Steinem and Jane Fonda should have went to prison. Actually, have been given the death penalty because treason is a death penalty sentence. But they got away with treason, and so what they said, well, okay, well, what do we do?
I got to do it, man. Gloria Steinem. Did Gloria Steinem get away? Come on, typewriter, shitty typewriter. I mean, keyboard. Treason. Oops. Gloria Steinem has not been charged with, tried for, or gotten away with treason. She is a renowned American feminist, journalist, and political activist who has dedicated her life to the women's liberation movement and other social justice causes for blah, 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 blah. The concept of treason, blah, 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 it's got nothing to do with Gloria Steinem. While some other prominent figures associated with anti-war movements, such as actress Jane Fonda during the Vietnam War, faced public accusations of treason or being a traitor in the court of public opinion, these were primarily political attacks and not formal legal charges. So, Von Helton, shocking as it may be, is
For an encore, and
again.
And we'll create feminism, and we'll turn all the women against all the men in America, and it worked. Worked like a charm. Worked like a charm.
Yep. He goes to the shitter at the truck stop, and then he goes to base camp.
Therefore, when I was really young, like still in school, I had women, young girls approach me and say, are you chivalrous? And at the time I was, because it was expected.
I went up to people and I asked them, at least 5 people, I asked them, excuse me, do I smell? Can you tell me? And they all said, no, you don't smell. No, we don't smell. So, it's kind of an MO of his, a modus operandi.
Of me. You know what I mean? It was expected of men to be chivalrous and treat women like a lady. But with the advent of feminism, cannot have both. You can only have one or the other. You got to pick a winner. Okay, you can't have both. But see, when I was a boy, it was expected of me to be chivalrous because that's how things were. That was what was expected of me. But see, when the feminism come along, that all went out the window. Absolutely, it all went out the window. And I had young ladies come to me and say, "Whatever happened to chivalry, man?" And I had to tell them, feminism, Jane Fonda and Gloria Steinem happened. 2 women that should have been tried for treason and executed, but were not because we had a fuckless and feckless government at the time. Sadly, we had a fuckless and feckless government at the time. Yes, I said it. I'll say it again. Because
what is a fuckless and feckless? What is fuckless and feckless? I'm going to ask. What is fuckless and feckless? Feckless is a standard English adjective meaning weak, ineffective, irresponsible, or lacking in determination or character, i.e., Von Helton. Fuckless is a vulgar slang word. Sorry, fuckless is a vulgar slang term meaning devoid of sexual intercourse. It is not a formal English word and is rarely used outside of very informal or explicit contexts, because we're in a very private little gathering room with 100% privacy. It's okay for him to talk about it or to use the word.
Supposed to get the death penalty. Was I chivalrous in my youth? Yes. Didn't I? Oh my God, are you even listening to me? I just told you. It was expected of me. It was expected of every man to be chivalrous back then, before all this feminazi shit got started. When did that shit hit in earnest? I think, what was it? Late 60s, early 70s, something like that. I can't remember. I'd have to Google it. Anyway, somewhere around in there. Am I flipping houses? Not yet. I may be, though. You never know. Whatever the gods want is what I will do.
That was a long time ago.
How's Snap? Snap's fine.
I would think.
I told you, my Snap is good until May of next year. I'm good. Now, May of next year, I'll be sweating bullets, but right now, I'm good. I was away for a minute. Sorry. Well, that's fine, Ahmed. You're fine. You didn't miss anything.
That's a good question. That's a damn good question. Do these look like swingers to you? Swingers? Sure they do. Typical picture of a swinger. Yeah, I absolutely. Let's go back to what am I doing here? Oh, okay. I'm going to try and do this. I'm still learning the StreamYard, and I haven't figured out how to switch from this image to the video without bringing me in a big, and then I'll show you what I mean. So what I'm going to try and do is bring back the video. So I've got to remove that. You see? And then I'm going to bring that. Doesn't make sense. But anyway.
You didn't miss a thing. I'm just sitting here talking. Something. Ratchet John, as we used to say on the CB radio. She's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady.
Oh.
Talking about a little lady.
Shut up, boy. Sing on your own. You mean? Sorry. I guess I misinterpreted everything.
Fine. Sharpie's asleep, and I ain't waking his ass either. He's tired. He spent all day barking at dogs, so he's wiped out. He's finally wiped out. He's finally tired, so that's good. Holy shit! 30 minutes? No fucking way. No fucking way I've been on this thing 30 minutes. Really? But that's what it says. Well, 31 now. I just kicked over. But yeah, 30 minutes. God damn. I didn't know I'd been on here that long. Holy shit, man. That's crazy. That is nuts. That is nuts. Snap is what Democrats live on. Snap is what the Democrats pushed on us, foisted on us.
Ooh.
Now, you say, well, wait a minute.
Let's first speculate. Snap is what the Democrats foisted upon us, and just not 5 minutes before that, if not less, he said, my SNAP benefits are good until May of 2026.
Isn't the New Deal started by a Republican? I think it was. But see, at the time, it was only supposed to be temporary. It was supposed to get us over the Depression, if I recall correctly. It was supposed to be a temporary thing to get us over the Depression. The problem is that it wasn't. The Democrats got into power and they made it permanent instead of temporary. But yeah, all this socialism shit here in the country, that was only supposed to be temporary. It wasn't supposed to be permanent. It was supposed to be temporary. But see, the Democrats got in and fucking took it and made it all permanent. Roosevelt was a Republican. I think one of the Roosevelts were. I think wasn't Teddy Roosevelt a Republican? I don't know. I'd have to Google it, and I can't Google it because if I Google it right now, I'll pause my live show and
I can
probably
Google
get
it.
kicked out, and then I have to jump back in again, and all that's a hassle. But anyways, whatever. I think one of them was. Are you going to be streaming with?
Let me go back to this question. Didn't he swing on or attempt to swing on Andrea? In other words, we're talking Jake Paul here. Sorry. Just Von Helton and Jake Paul kind of they remind me of each other. I don't know. I've never heard about his if he did swing at Andrea, he missed. I think we can take that to the bank.
Yes, anytime soon. I don't know. I have no idea. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I think.
I do have a question for anyone who's watching right now. I have removed my earphones. I'm just doing I'm still testing the StreamYard. I've removed my earbuds and I'm just talking into the microphone and the regular speakers are on. And I'm just wondering if you're hearing any echo or any feedback or anything at all, just let me know and I'll put the earbuds back in.
You know, I think it's pretty irrelevant at this point. Wait a minute, Bumette, you want Jess on? I thought the prevailing thought was that we want Jess off.
Oops.
And besides, she has her own live show, you know, guys. She does. She has her own live show. Go check it out. I encourage you. To go check it out.
So I still don't know about this. Does anybody have any news, any information on Von Helton taking a swing at Andrea? He's the type.
Thank you, Money. And Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year to you. Well, we're not at New Year's yet, but whatever. You want Jess back? Oh, okay.
Everybody says Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. That's like the going phrase for all my life.
Prevailing thought is that you wanted Jess gone. That's why she started her own show, because you guys wanted her gone. You guys wanted her in her own show, and so she went and started her own show. So you need to go and support that, right? Because that's what you wanted. You wanted her gone. Okay, so she went and started her own show, so now you need to go support that. Because that's what you wanted. And you got what you wanted.
What an asshole.
It's been like 10 years ago that I saw you, Vaughn. Back then, we talked about the universe, UFOs, aliens, that kind of stuff. What's up with that background? Very long time no see. Well, very long time no see. Okay, well, let's see. Heads, and so they destroy my finance. So they got them destroying my fucking life. So now I sit in my car. Pretty much. We are not her haters. Oh, okay. Well, good.
Bumette.
Hey, what's up, Gnome? I thought you were.
Yeah, Wi-Fi problems on his end.
You guys just over here shooting shit. That's all.
Mm-hmm. So we missed nothing, and we heard nothing, and nobody else did either. I guess if I've doing that, there's no point in overlay after overlay. I'll take that off. Vaughn, where are you? Come back, Vaughn. Oh, there he goes. He's coming back. There he comes.
It's whatever, and cutting out and buffering and whatever else is going on. Yeah. Well, I'm on coffee shop Wi-Fi. I'm on coffee shop Wi-Fi. Okay, so give me a break. All right, it's not my fault. I'm on coffee shop Wi-Fi. He's gone, but he's back.
There
I
we
need to
go.
buy Bitcoin. Well, like I buy. Well, I'm not buying. Well, I'm not buying. I'm not buying any lottery tickets now because somebody in Arkansas won the 1.8 million or billion, excuse me. So I'm not. Buying any lottery tickets right now. Yeah, I'm not buying any lottery tickets right now. So anybody that says I am is a liar. You're a fucking liar. Testing 1 2. That's right. Testing 1 2 3. That's right. We are live. We are live. We are live. Over and over and over. 17 views. So I need
Coffee shop Wi-Fi, everybody.
17 likes, and I need 17 subscriptions. Let's go. And don't forget to rate, share too, while you're at it, because all that shit's free. Liking the video, sharing the video, rating the video, and subscribing is all free.
Yes, Von Helton, we're total idiots. We have no idea about that. And we're really grateful that you've shared this information with us yet again. Thank you so much.
Free. It costs you nothing.
Fuck.
So you might as well do it while you're here, right? I mean, while you're watching the video, you can just click, 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 and it's all done.
Too much work.
Dude, Reb and Shanny are live. No, I can't. I have to do it while they're live. That way, you have to choose. You have to choose trolling or reality. Because trolling is not reality. Trolling is pseudo-reality. Trolling is pseudo-reality. Okay?
Yeah.
Because it's not real. What did the judge say in his closing arguments? Absolutely no sign of abuse or neglect. Those whole 12 years.
Judge, what judge? Did your lovely cousin invite you over for
What were the trolls doing? They were lying. Every time trolls called CPS, they lied. Because they said my kids were being abused. They were not abused. They were not.
Well, how does the check this out. Hot off the press. Sydney, you hear Shanny sexually assault Rev yesterday. I know that they had sex yesterday because I heard Shanny talking about it with Rev, with Jason, when they were still fighting, of course, but she mentioned it that you fucked me yesterday. But no, he didn't say anything about being SA'd at all. He just he made because he made some excuse because he was saying she's like she's a get out, you're fat, you're ugly, you cunt, I hate you. And actually she said I hate you. But anyway, he fucked her yesterday and there was no sign of sexual, or at least no talk of sexual assault on their stream.
Neglected. My kids were never neglected and abused. Never.
Bullshit.
So the trolls lied, didn't they? They lied to get my kids taken away. So when I say that my kids were taken,
thank you,
under false pretenses and taken illegally, that there you go. Yes, there
you go. They were taken under false pretenses. They were taken illegally. They were everything. I'm the victim, and blah 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 blah. There you go.
The gods that I'm back. So now all I got to do is have the kids sue the fuck out of you trolls.
Oh, the kids.
Not if I don't do it first. You think that because the kids got adopted out, that the trolls ain't going to be sued over what they did?
Yes, I absolutely think that. Yes, Von Helton, you're going to start spewing bullshit again. I can just feel it.
Fuck yes. They never even got a childhood. Because every time they went out, yeah, my kids are gone. Yeah, every time.
I would say that the kids are in a way better place since the day they left your trailer, because when they were in your trailer, all they were allowed to do was sit in their room, unfed, neglected, unclothed, unwashed. And this is all factual. This is all recorded. The CPS came a dozen times to your place, and a dozen times, you'd think they would have taken them, once or twice at the very most and said, "That's it. You're not a fit parent."
Soulmate thing. Yeah, the soulmate thing didn't pan out. Oh well, sucks to be me. But yeah, man. Yeah, the kids never got a childhood. The kids never got their inheritance, and the kids never got their mom, their dad, or their two sets of grandparents. They got robbed of that. So that really sucks. Merry Christmas. Hard truth. Merry Christmas. So that's the way it goes, people. Shit happens.
Really?
Hey.
The kids were placed in a mental facility. Well, I guess, coming out of literally, living like this. Better, they were living in a room like Vaughn's living in his car, but their room was more like a death room because this guy in his car has got his food and he's got drinks and he's got power and he's got entertainment. The kids were sitting in the room, no furniture, no they were bored. There was nothing for them to do. No food. Man, no wonder they were in a mental facility. Wow. What's this one? State-run program. Holy fuck. He really ruined those kids, didn't he?
Hey, hard truth. Why ain't you over there watching Reb and Shanny fight each other? I thought you'd be over there watching Reb and Shanny duke it out, man. Put on up the dukes. Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl, Duke.
Oh, stop it.
They had a childhood. No, they did not have a childhood.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not have a childhood. That's a lie. That's a flat out lie. They did not get their childhood. They were robbed of their childhood. Those kids are 15 and 16 now. So yes, they were robbed of their childhood.
If they're 15 and 16 now, it's been like 10 years. When they removed, 2016? That's when they were, or before? It's been literally 10 years. So or younger. They were really young, weren't they? Like 4 or 5? Or younger when they were removed? This guy, he lives in an alternate reality. No way, really?
My kids are 15 and 16 now. They were robbed of their childhood because of you motherfucking trolls. That's the truth.
Oh, really?
That's the truth.
The Secular Opinion's got a video about how the kids don't want to come home. I haven't seen it, but if you got a link, if I remember, I'll look for it. Unless you got a link.
Truth. I've been gone a very long time. Yeah, apparently you have, Nexus. Yeah, you've been gone a long ass time. You didn't even see me get married. You didn't see me get divorced. You didn't see the trolls call CPS out to my house 12 times. So you missed a lot, man. Vaughn, by the way, have you visited the food bank? No, I have not. I guess I should have, but I did not.
Well,
the place I went to didn't have hardly nothing, man. They had some spaghetti in a box.
You just said I didn't fit. No, I did not visit a food bank. And the next sentence, the place I did go to was they hardly had any food there.
And they had let's see, what else did they have? They had I guess refried beans that you had to cook in the microwave. They didn't have a whole hell of a lot.
That's pretty sad, Chuck. That's pretty fucking sad. And this guy, there should be consequences for this man. There really should be. And we can't say that these are the consequences right now, although pretty close.
They did have cold cut sandwiches, so that was okay, I guess. But they just didn't have a whole hell of a lot when I went there. I went to the Mission, by the way. They didn't have much, man.
Jesus Christ, that's like 6 years ago? 7 years ago?
How's life treating me? Well, I'm going through what's called a rough patch, but there's a reason for it. I don't know what the reasoning is. I wish somebody would tell me. Hint. But they haven't chose to elect to tell me that. But they said you go for a rough patch, and then on the other side of the rough patch will be absolute victory. So
There he goes again.
So I've got to go through the rough patch. I got to put up with this, and for however long it is. And after that, on the other side is absolute victory. Now, absolute victory could mean my death. Did you know that? I mean, it could.
Tell us
I mean,
more.
obviously, if I'm dead, I'm free. I'm free of you motherfuckers, and I'm free of everything. I'm free of all this headache.
See, there we go. He needs an intervention because he's talking suicide. He's talking his own death. Somebody call whoever needs to be called to take care of this man. Although we don't know where he is, do we?
All this aggravation. The problem, though, trolls, is that if I die, I may become a deity. And that's something you don't want.
Oh, yes, we do. Oh, my God, do we ever want that? Von Helton? Von Helton. Listen to me, Von Helton. I need your help, Von Helton. Can you imagine? Look at him. I'm going to become a god. Look at that. He really believes it. Sorry. But
you don't want me being a god,
oh yes, we do.
You don't. Trust me on that one.
No, we will never trust you on anything, but we do want you to be a god. Definitely. Who's with me?
Anyway, so I mean, victory, freedom could be my death because I'm set free at that point. I'm no longer in the coil. Now, the problem with that, though, is that typically I come back. I just come back. It's like, damn, I'm back again. Fuck. It's one of those things. I mean, seriously, it really is one of those things. I mean, I'll die, and then I just come back, and it's like, well, fuck, I'm still here. Here I am. I'm back again. It's like, goddamn, did I volunteer for this shit? My one of my mentors, Robert Morningsky, he said that a lot of us actually volunteer to come here. I said, you full of shit. I couldn't have volunteered for this fucking animal. No way. But he said, yes, he said, well, you really volunteer to come back to try to help you miscreants. And because that's usually what we do. Old souls like me, we back and we try to inform you, we try to educate you, we try to lift you, we try to point you in the right fucking direction. Hardly ever fucking works though, unfortunately, but we try. Now come on, Sharpie, you gonna photobomb my live too? Give me a break, dude. Anyways, so yeah, but I'm roboting again. That means I'm too fucking far away from the damn building. No, you're not going out, you little brat. Get back here and lay down. Get back here and lay down. He's been out 6 times today. 6 times, man. He's out. I don't know why he's wanting to go out so much. Asshole. Yeah, reincarnation is indeed real. It's been proven to my satisfaction, and so yeah. So I just keep fucking coming back. It's crazy. For those of you that don't know, because some of you might actually be new people here, which is amazing. For those of you that do not know, I was born with a huge hole in my heart, okay, which of course killed me almost immediately. Boom, gone, dead in a mackerel. And so the doctor says, well, take him home and bury him, because that's what they did back in the day, back in the early 60s. Said, I'll take him home and bury him. Well, Mom had other plans. She took me to some old Pentecostal church. 500 people watched me come back to life. 500 witnesses watched me come back to life.
500? I mean, what, did you take the names and count them? So you knew there was 500? Oh, man, 500. Isn't that similar to Jesus? Didn't 500 people witness Jesus's miracles? And now in 2025, 500 people are witnessing Von Helton's miracles? You think it's a coincidence? No. Can't be. No such thing.
Let me say that a third time. 500 witnesses watched me come back to life. I started crying, and instead of being blue, I turned again, and naturally started putting on weight right there in the church. This is all documented by the church, by the way.
Oh, really?
Which is awesome. And he said, well, Vaughn.
Then Vaughn, if it's all documented by the church, why can't we access it? Why can't you share it with us? Vaughn.
The Christian God did that. No, actually, the Christian God was the one that tried to kill me.
Oh, yeah. The Christian God tried to kill him in the church, but when he was put on the altar in the church, he miraculously recovered from a horrible death and became alive again and healthy and started putting on weight right there and then in the church. Unbelievable.
The Christian God was the one that put the hole in the heart. Hello. Hello. The Christian God was the one that put the hole in the heart. He tried to kill me. Did kill my 2 boys, by the way. Succeeded in killing them. They're dead as mackerel. And of course, I got blamed for it. Pamela Sue's family. It's all your fault that the kids are dead. What? Wait a minute. What? What the fuck are you talking about?
What's she talking about? Dead kids? Dead kids? Hold on a second. He just said he was. Hold on. Whoa. I was still at the point where he was on the altar and he's dead and he comes alive and he starts putting on weight and I'm still processing that and all of a sudden he goes to Peggy Sue and my dead kids. Like, what the fuck's going on here? I'm gonna listen.
I don't think so. My shit worked. My shit worked, or you wouldn't have got pregnant in the first place, right? Yes. So,
man, he's admonishing a lot of people.
In my neck of the woods, they have lots of resources for unsheltered folks. Vaughn, have you tried reaching out to the United Way? No, I haven't. I don't have a working phone anyway. I may go and get a hold of somebody. I don't know. We'll see. I ain't worried about it. Like I said, if I die, I'll just come back any fucking way. So what does it matter? Have I showered since Jersey? Oh, fuck yeah. I've showered. Actually, I've showered several times since Jersey. Where do I stay at? Well, I don't stay there necessarily, but I visit. Where do I go, folks? I go to truck stops. Guess what truck stops have? Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to take a guess what a truck stop has? Yeah, it's got a shower.
Anybody want to tell me when was the last time that Vaughn appeared on camera from his car looking like he was freshly showered? Even if he had dirty clothes on. But he was showered, he was washed, he was, all the grease was gone, he was pink. Peak health. When was the last time? Class. When was the last time, class, that Vaughn had visibly showed that he had a shower? I'll wait. This guy's so full of it. Unbelievable.
And they're clean, too. They're a clean shower, too. What was the point of the story, though? Surely you were saved for a reason. Obviously, I was saved for a reason. I was saved for a reason because I have a great and glorious future that'll benefit all of mankind. Now, a being of light had to come down and tell me that shit because I had no idea. I really didn't have a clue. And a being of light came down and says, yeah, hey, by the way, you have a great and glorious future that'll benefit all of mankind. And then he fucking splits. He's gone. It's like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do I know what this is all about? And when is it going to happen? Well, here I am, 62 years old. Almost 63. This October, I'll be 63. And I still ain't got my great and glorious future. So it's still something that is yet to occur, right? Yeah. Still something yet to occur. So, pardon me of asking. Asking what? What did you ask? Did you ask something? I got to scroll back up. I think you're a very old soul. Yes, I am a very old soul. That's what everybody says. Everybody says, yeah, you're an old soul. By definition.
Cold.
But is my mom still alive? No, my mom is not alive. Well, actually, before Larry allegedly croaked, he said that mom was alive. But unfortunately, the hospital said she died. And so I'm going to the hospital before I leave Larry. My dad died in 2020. So he's been gone for a while now.
He's buffering.
Of course, you never really get over it, though, right? You just learn to live with it. Well, thank you, Nexus. I appreciate that. Like I said, you never get over it, but you just, you learn to deal with this shit, right? Got to live in the real world, man. Got to live in the real world. That's just the way it goes. Okay, I got 20 views, which means I need 20 likes, and I need 20 subscriptions, and I need y'all to share on your various social media. So it's damn down. What the fuck? The two people get kicked out? I didn't do it. Vaughn, what are your thoughts, Rev and Shanny? Well, what I think, here's what I think. I think that Rev should contact his uncle, kick Shanny out of the house, and go get him a skinny woman that's got lots of money. Now, that's what I think should happen. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. But it might. Hopefully it will. It should. But did John ever send you the 1100 he owes you? No, he did not. John has never sent the 1100 he owes me. He has not. And he probably never will. But oh well. It's all good. In fact, I have not heard or seen John in a long time. I hope he's okay.
So, really? Do you really care?
Hopefully he's okay.
Should we check? Nah. Who cares about J-Dubs? Hey, did I stop him? No, I didn't. Does he come back? He does.
Maybe you could work your powers to get Rev to reach out to his uncle. Yeah, I could. See, that's the thing. I can use my powers to help other people, but I can't use it to help myself.
Stupid.
And I'm not entirely sure why. I guess because of this rough patch thing. I guess the gods are doing me something, or try to be humble, teaching me humility. I thought I already knew humility, but maybe not. Anyway, whatever. I'm in this rough patch until the gods say I'm not. So there we go. Bon, why did you give $3,000 to some streamer chick? I did not. Her trolls gave her the money under my name to get her to say my name. That was the whole point of it. Her own trolls gave her $3,000 to get her to say my name. He
said that he spent at some point. I heard him say on his stream or in a video that he spent this was a while back. He spent $3,000 and got scammed or something. Yeah, I remember that. And there was even a name attached to this person
on air, which she did. And that was the end of that. It was that. It really was that simple. Say his name. But she said my name, and then that was it. It was all done. But I never gave her $3,000. However, I did lose $3,300 trying to get into Bitcoin. Now, why do you think that is, folks?
Because you're a financial genius.
Think about that one. Don't be.
If you want financial advice, Von Helton is your man. Look, he needs clients. He's having a rough patch, going through a rough patch right now. So he needs lots of clients. And hey, if you want any Bitcoin experienced information, Von Helton is your man. Toby Michael, on the other hand, he's just good for $5 to Von Helton. So we at least got to give him that.
You messing with that Bitcoin shit or any cryptocurrency, stay the fuck away from cryptocurrency because you get scammed. They get a hold of your information, buddy. You are done. And I mean done, because they'll clean you out. They'll clean you out, buddy. Sure will. Yes, they will. Bitcoin is nearly 100K. Well, congrats to the decision with it, because I tell you that you're going to get the hit down on you eventually. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Do a charge back, get those funds back. Well, I wished I could, but I didn't give her $3,000. Her trolls did that to get her to say my name. And I was okay with that. I said, yeah, if it'll get her to say my name, sure, do it. You have my blessing. But I never spent a dime on Brittany Venti. I would like to date her though, especially now that she's getting up in years. I don't think she's actually got anybody serious, because everybody she's met so far has been an asshole. See, I'm too fucking old to be an asshole. I really am. I'm too fucking old and set in my ways.
You are a picture book asshole. And you're only getting better at it with age. So don't put yourself down like that, Von Helton.
Be an asshole. And I'm uber conservative like her. And I am pro-life and, pro-gun, which is also two things that she's all about. So, I mean, hey, we're probably a match made in heaven, but Brittany doesn't know I exist because, see, Brittany is a multimillionaire, so she don't give a fuck about me because I'm poor, I'm poor, I'm fat, I'm ugly, and I'm old. And so Brittany doesn't care about me. Stay away from Bitcoin. I've been scammed for, oh my God, you got taken for 100 grand on neck. Oh my God, on Bitcoin. Holy fuck, bro. 100,000. Oh my God, that's a lot of money. Well, Elon Musk, 5 billion on Bitcoin, right? Did you hear about that shit? It's true. Google it. Stay away from fucking cryptocurrency. Stay the fuck away from that shit. Elon Musk got bilked out of 55 billion. Was it million or billion? Anyway, it was one of them. That's a shit ton of money.
That's worth a Google, a googly woogly. Google it. How much did Elon Musk lose? Musk lose in Bitcoin? Elon Musk Tesla lost $140 million on Bitcoin in 2022. Did Elon Musk lose money in Bitcoin? Tesla dumped 75. Well, Tesla is not, that's Tesla. That's not his personal money. So one more time, this man here is lying. He's lying to you.
Now, of course, Elon Musk is almost a trillionaire. He's that close to being a trillionaire. So, I mean, he don't give a fuck, right? But, obviously, if you and I lost 55 billion, I mean, we'd be crying in our beer for the rest of our natural lives. But, Elon Musk was just like, oh, okay, I lost 55 billion. See you, bye. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, man, yeah, stay the hell away from that.
Just this headline here says, Elon Musk Tesla lost 140 million in Bitcoin, right? He's just said Elon Musk lost $50 billion in Bitcoin. He just said that. If you don't believe me, you can rewind it or Google it. Sorry, he's rubbing off on me, this Von Helton.
Some dead serious. And by the way, that's something we could talk about. That's something we could talk about.
Oh.
Because I tell you, we're going to be going to digital currency here real soon. Now, instead of getting rid of
financial wizard, you've heard it here first. Listen to this financial wizardry coming to you from the teacher of Von Helton.
Of the fake Rothschild dollar bill and going back to real dollars backed by gold and silver, what the Trump administration wants to do is they want to go into digital currency. Well, Von, why in the fuck would he do something like that? I'll tell you why he'll do something like that. Because Trump is in league with Rothschild. Well, Von, why is Trump in league with Rothschild? Trump is in league with Rothschild because Rothschild bailed him out of bankruptcy. And so he owes Rothschild. Well, Von, who is Rothschild? Rothschild is a wealthy Jew banker. He beguiled the people of Europe into coughing up all their money and giving it to him when Napoleon didn't win the war. Google that shit, by the way. And then he comes to the States and basically does the same damn thing here in the States. Isn't Trump Jewish? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Trump is a started to say Khazarian, but he's not. Trump is a Kabbalist Jew, not a Khazarian. He's a Kabbalist Jew. Trump is a Kabbalist Jew, and Rothschild is a Jew. And
okay, just so we got an idea of what's going on here, I just went to Google, and I asked, did Rothschild bail Trump out of bankruptcy? And Google returned an answer of no. The Rothschild family or bank did not bail Donald Trump out of bankruptcy. Another Von Helton fact fail. We're full of fact failings tonight, aren't we, Von Helton?
You know, and now Rockefeller is not a Jew, but he's what they call a Noahide, which is kind of like a Jew, but not a Jew, right? He's not a Jew, but he follows the 7 Noahide laws, so he might as well be a Jew, right? Rothschilds are the cousins of Trump. I don't know about that, but I know that Rothschild bailed Trump out of bankruptcy, and therefore Trump owes him, a lot. Actually, Trump owes him a lot. When I was in Florida 2 years ago, the majority of stores and restaurants where we were required cards for payment, not cash. Wow, really? Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. Everything is going digital, folks. Everything is going digital, which is scary as fuck. Because when you go digital, that means the government has control, not you. Yes, the 5 banking families. That's right. The 5 banking families. Rothschild, Rockefeller, Morgan, Carnegie, and Warburg, right? And that them? I believe that's him. Vaughn, aren't you worried about your kids joining the... No. My kids are smart enough to know who did. My kids are smart enough to know who did them wrong, and it wasn't me. And don't forget, kids, they testified in family court. My kids testified in family court. Agenda 2030, you will own nothing and be happy. Yeah, yes, I'm well versed on Agenda 2030. I'm well versed on it. I'm a conspiracy theorist. From way back, man. So yeah, I'm very well versed on it. For those of you who don't know, back when I was just a boy, just a lad, as they say, I picked up a book from Scholastic Book Club called None Dare Call It Conspiracy. Now, way back in the 1970s, that was considered a conspiracy book. That was considered, hyperbole. But guess what? You pick up that book today and read it, it reads like a damn newspaper. And from reading that book, it springboarded me into the John Birch Society, where I learned even more shit was going on. And so then after that, I learned more shit was going on, and more shit was going on, and more shit was going on. So, the implementation of the CBDC, Central Banking Digital Currency System, is total slavery. That is correct. It is 100% slavery. You gotcha. 100% slavery, folks. 100% slavery. And now I live in my car. Well, I live in my car, but they stole my inheritance, bro. In fact, they stole all, not just the inheritance. So that's why I'm living in my car. I'm not living in my car because I'm a lazy bum or that, I'm some kind of shyster. I'm living in my car because a person went into a court of law with a fake document and took all my shit. We watched you spend get on my millions of dollars, motherfucker. I sure as hell. The hell. What the hell? Get out of my room. If I had millions of dollars, I sure as fuck wouldn't be sitting in this car right now. Get out of my room. You're an idiot. Go away. Jesus. Anyways, enough said of that. But yeah, fake currency, man. Stay away from anything fake, really. I mean, stay away from the fake. Watermelon, right? Googled watermelon. You guys need to Google rubber watermelon. Rubber watermelon video. Don't Google rubber watermelon, because if you Google rubber watermelon, you get kids' toys. Google watermelon video, and then you will get videos that will blow your mind. Because our food is not what it appears to be. Even though Robert Kennedy told us, I'm going back to all natural shit. I'm going to make the bed. I'm going to make the So, Robert, food plastics in our food is not healthy, Mr. Kennedy. No, it is not. Robert Kennedy, by the way. It's not. Microplastic in our food is not healthy. In fact, it's the opposite. It is unhealthy because you're robbing our bodies of nutrients that we need to live, which shortens our lifespan, which is the plan. Part of Agenda 2030, I might add. That's part of Agenda 2030. Depopulation is part of Agenda 2030 also, folks. Okay? Just in case you're wondering. Okay, so, Mr. Kennedy, what are you going to do about all the microplastics that are in our food? I hear crickets. What are you going to do about all the microplastics in our food? That's a damn good question to be asking. In fact, I encourage everybody to get on the DC switchboard tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday? Or is it the weekend yet? Anyway, you'll have to wait. If you have to wait till Monday, wait till Monday. But if you have to wait till Monday, get on the switchboard. Get on the switchboard Monday. Hold on, I'll get to you. Hold on. Get on the switchboard Monday and call your congressman and your senator and you say, hey, when are you going to do something about all the microplastics that are in our food? Now, some of them are going to go click and hang up in your ear. And you say, oh, I wouldn't hang up in my ear, would they? Yeah, actually they would. Yeah, actually they would. Yeah, DC still uses, I think DC still uses a switchboard. Maybe they got rid of it. I don't know. They used to use a switchboard. Anyway, call your senator, call your congressman and your senator and say, hey, when are you going to get rid of all the microplastics in our food? Now, some of them are going to go click and hang up in your ear. Hopefully not. They might. The group Alatra I spoke of earlier, they are trying to warn people about microplastics. Well, yours truly is going to warn you about microplastics too, because it's a thing. And it's a bad thing. And it's killing, it's what we call a soft kill or a slow kill. Because you're being robbed of nutrients, okay? Because in order to put the microplastics in, they got to take something out. Well, guess what they took out, class? Oh yeah, the vitamins and minerals. You're not going to get anything that's got microplastics in it. No, you are not. And that's what it is that what a little bit of vitamins and nutrients that might have been in it are cooked away when you cook the food. So that's gone too. Sucks to be you. So have you ever noticed recently when you're eating food and you never quite get full and you never quite it seems like you never got enough, you gotta eat more of it because it doesn't seem to take, fill you up or whatever. Yeah, it's because you ain't getting no nutrients, man. There's no nutrients in the food in microplastics. So what every American, and I mean American, this is not a Democrat issue, this is not a Republican issue, this is not an independent issue, this is not a moderate, this is an American issue. Get on your phone Monday morning, bright and early. Burn that switch for phone calls saying, hey, buy food or you ain't going to get voted on next year. Folks, we got midterms coming up here in just a few months. Did you know that? Did you know that?
No,
midterms.
no. Oh, his buffering's really shit.
Turn 20 senator, you get them on the phone and you say, hey, you want to get elected next year or in 2026?
Hey, Senator, I'm not going to cut you on the phone. If you want to be elected next year, you listen to what Von Helton told me to tell you.
Get all the microplastics out of our food. Stat. Right now. They have to do it. They have to do it.
Oh, yes, they do.
They're supposed to answer to us, remember?
That's right. We are freedom religion. Everybody should be like us. Me, Von Helton, I'm the founder of Freedom Religion, and Von Helton found me through Freedom Religion. That's how we know each other. We have this connection, special connection.
Supposed to answer to us. And if every American calls that switchboard and calls their congressman and senator, because I think you got to go through the switchboard to get to them. But anyway, you call your congressman and senator and you tell them, say, hey, I don't want microplastics in my food. What the hell is this shit? We got rubber watermelon now. The watermelon is rubber. It actually bends. This video, for those of you who don't know,
we've already debunked this rubber watermelon thing in a prior video, in a prior stream of mine, where we did the Google it check. And it was because there was no rubber, there was no plastic. It was because of the drought, and that the watermelons weren't getting enough water into it in order to complete its full cycle, which we know of as juicy watermelon. So this is more conspiracy theorist Von Helton tripe.
The video, this woman buys a slice of watermelon at a grocery store, right? So she takes it home, and she goes to break a piece of it off to give it to her daughter, and it doesn't break off. It doesn't break off, you know. And so she's like, "What the hell?" And she's sitting there bending this watermelon live on camera.
No,
bending it.
No, I'm not going to Google it, but I've seen the video. Yes, I've seen the video, the one that he showed. There was nothing like that. It was, the video actually showed the slice, and it wasn't just a slice. It was a watermelon which they were trying to cut a slice out of. So they cut this big, huge slab. I don't know why. And then they pulled it over, and it sort of, instead of snapping like a fresh watermelon should, it curved over like that. And it also looked very dense. The texture of it looked very dense. And it was explained by the fact that there was a drought or for some whatever reason, the watermelon in its life hadn't been fed enough water. Simple explanation, but here we have a very complex explanation.
He's like, what the hell? What the hell are they selling us?
Oh, what the hell?
It's all got microplastics. So call your
Jesus Christ.
Call it in my food, man. As Eddie Murphy used to say, I don't want no hack it in my food, man. Well, this time we say we don't want no microplastics in our food. But call your congressman, your senator, and say, hey, I don't want microplastics in my food.
I just got to mention something. Because Von Helton has spoken, yes, good reason to call your senator and your congressman. But Von Helton, in this very stream, has admitted that he does not have a phone. So I would like to know who he has called in the Senate and who he has called in the House. Because he's telling everybody to call their congressman and senator himself. So I'd like to know who he called and what he said. And is it recorded in any way where we can access it? You know, stuff like that.
I don't want that shit in my food, man. But if a dragon manifests while you're in the wild and attacks you, A, fight back, evade, or C, do a song and dance. Okay, you have to do what's called a constructive retreat. You do a constructive retreat, assess your situation, and then you counterattack. That's what you do. I read that all of
Von Helton's The Art of War, ladies and gentlemen.
All of us have microplastics in our body, also in our brains. That's fucking scary. Yeah. Oh, well, they want it. They want it in the brain, don't they?
I'd say that Von Helton kind of talks like somebody with plastic in their brain.
But yeah, in your
When he's not.
but no longer control his bodily functions. Let's put him in a nursing home. Are you listening to me?
Oh, there you go. There, when I've been watching him do this ear, hand to the ear thing for years, and now I know why he's doing that, because he's got plastic in his brain. That's what they do when they have plastic in their brain. Google it.
Are you listening to It's all by design. This is all by design. I told you 20 plus years ago, the government wants to kill you. Oh, Bon, the government ain't going to kill me. What? The government doesn't exist. Now where we at? With you know what here a while back, and now these damn microplastics. But this is a soft kill. This is a slow kill because you don't realize what you're eating until you get it home and try to break a piece off, and it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Bends, fucking bends. Oh my God! Go watch that video. That video shocked the shit out of you, man. If you haven't seen the video yet, it's amazing. You gotta watch. You gotta go watch. She take off, and it's watermelon. Watermelon's soft, guys. Watermelon should pull right off. And she's sitting there pulling and pulling and pulling on that thing, and bending it all over. And she's doing it live. Doing it live, man. Like, isn't that wonderful? Isn't that just Ducky? Yeah, isn't that just Ducky? But yeah, that's, because I get it all the time. Here's what I get all the time. Real people, normal people, not trolls. Vaughn, what can I do? How can I help? Well, the best thing to do is to call your congressman and senator and bitch. That's the best thing you could do. If you call your congressman and senator and you say, hey, look, man, you got midterms coming up, dude. I want those microplastic gone out of my food. I want them gone. And if you do that, and if enough Americans will actually get off their ass and make a phone call, it'll get done. Because what did Robert Kennedy promise? He promised us better food, didn't he? Yes. He promised us better food. Vaughn, you've been on repeat. Yeah, I know. It's scary, isn't it? But, hey, class. Anybody in the class out there know why I repeat? Anybody know? Anybody know why I repeat?
Because he got plastic in his brain. Yes. Pick me. Ask me. You repeat because you've got plastic in your brain.
Let's throw that question out. Combine the GMO food with the 5G. Yeah, think about it. Exactly. It's just like the Batman movie with Michael Keaton. What Batman's in the original Batman movie with Michael Keaton? What did he say? He said hairspray won't do it. But
I don't think I've even seen that movie. It's on my list. Wow, I think that was 1987 or somewhere.
Hairspray mixed with lipstick will kill you dead. Remember that? Remember the original Batman movie with Michael Keaton? Lipstick, or hairspray won't do it by itself. But if you put hairspray and lipstick together, you're dead. Anybody remember that? What about a transmare robot? Yeah, robotics. Starting to get scared, isn't it? They're saying robots in your home within the next years. You've heard about that? It's run by a human being. It's not autonomous. Vaughn, you don't live in the same world as the rest of us. We have jobs and families. We don't have time to call switchboards. Well, I don't know what to tell you then, because if you don't call your congressman and bitch about these microplastics, you're going to die.
You're gonna die.
Just that simple. It's just that simple, man. You don't call your congressman and senator and bitch up a storm about these microplastics in your food, you're going to die. Oh, you won't die right away. That's true. But you'll die because you ain't getting no nutrition. There is no nutrition in your food.
That's terrible. That's horrible news. Please call your senator and your congressman and tell them what Vaughn said. Vaughn Helton, that is. His name's Eugene.
For microplastics. I think Vaughn has become a trans robot. No, I haven't done that. I'm not into that shit, man. Yeah, we're all going to die, but I mean, hopefully we live to at least 80 or 90, right? When you eat gas station and dollar store food, I buy my food and cook it. Doesn't matter. She bought her food at the grocery store, dude, and brought it home and was bending it like a fucking frisbee. Microplastics killed my grandpa at 104. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm telling you, y'all better be calling the senator about these microplastics because they're not going to go away until you make them go away. And you make them go away by telling your congressman and senator, by the way, midterms coming up. Folks, I'm telling you, you think I'm kidding? If every American rose up tomorrow, or well, Monday, whichever, and called them on the phone and say, get the microplastics out of there would be trucks backed up to all these grocery stores. All that food to be yanked off that shelf, and all fresh food to be put back on it. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Now, the problem is not every American is going to rise up and call now, are they? Very few people are going to rise up and call. Turned again. Well, maybe. Wrong, Vaughn. The military would show up and it'd be a mess. I don't know about that. We're talking about food here. No, I'm not trolling you with an AI. No, I'm not trolling you with an AI. Oh, I miss again. Oh, I think I miss again. Oh. Who sang it, folks? Come on. Come on, get your thinking caps on. Who sang it? Who sang it? The military has shown up for deporting people that you don't think they will show up to protect the food. No, they're not going to protect the food. They're going to yank that food off the shelves and they're going to replace it with real food. It was good on you, man. Somebody got it. Is this Tronbon or Tron? This is a Tronbon, man. I'm going to turn blue just any second and have halos around me and shit, and I'll be in the Tron game. Robot Bond. Yeah, there you go. Bond, have you fulfilled your food stamp work requirements? Yes, I have. Isn't that wonderful? That really must paint your ass, huh? See you, bye. I bet this is secular with AI. No, I don't think so. Not Tronbon. No Tronbon. You don't like Tronbon? I mean, I can wear that gray suit with the blue neon around my head and shit. Oh, I'll be Tronbon, man. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. No, they do not. Yeah, I'll be Tronbon, man. It'll be awesome. I'll be the Tronbon, man. Why did you say I was defending the trolls? Because you was. Anytime somebody says something negative about me, that feeds the trolls. It just does. Sorry, but it just does. Oh, because if you're in the Tron game, you could die. How is Sharpie? He's back here sleeping. You can't hear him sawing logs? I hear him plain as day. How is Sharpie? Sharpie is sleeping, and we're going to keep it that way. We're going to keep Sharpie sleeping, because that's a good thing. It's good that Sharpie is sleeping. I'm cybering again. I thought you said I was cybering. I'm like, what? No, I ain't cyber. Yep, he's sleeping, man. Vaughn, how do we donate? The link doesn't work. My links work just fine. Thank you. My PayPal link and my Cash App link work just fine. It has to be on your end because it works just fine on my end. John returned the toy. Well, good for him. I don't know what to tell you. If John returned the toy, then he returned the toy. Yep, try in because those links work. I just got a $3 donation just yesterday. The links work. Trust me, they work. Doctor Who Cyberman. Was that an actual episode? Cyberman was an actual episode of Doctor Who? I don't know. I'm not a Whovian, so I don't know. I'm not a Whovian. I didn't say anything negative. Well, it come off that way.
All right, I'm taking my doggy out, so I'll let this run. So you know that for the next 5 minutes, I am away from the keyboard and the camera.
It come off that way, dude. Anyways, Paladin, you ain't trying to ride the fence, are you? When I was a boy, I used to go to rodeos, and see, mom, she had Trigger, and Trigger was a show horse, and so before Trigger was being shown, I'd go watch the rodeo, and so I'd get up there and I'd sit on the fence. Well, you know what I found out? I found out as a boy that when you sit on a fence, it tends to hurt your ass after a while, and you have to jump off that fence, either one side or the other. I learned that in real life. That's what I learned. So maybe it's not a good idea to be on the fence, because eventually it's going to hurt your ass. Pick a side. Pick a side. I'm on my own side. Well, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Because you're either going to stand with a bunch of goddamn criminals or you're going to stand with somebody like me that's a model citizen and defends the law. Those are the only two choices you've got. You can't be on your side because you're either going to be for the law or against it. There is no in between there. Not in my world, anyway. Do you ever think of Candace? I think of Candace all the time. Problem is, she doesn't think of me. Well, and I just tried to send you 500, but I accidentally sent to a guy in Canada. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that's what happened. I'm sure it was a complete mistake, right? I'm sure it was just an honest mistake, right? God damn. I'm sure it's just an honest mistake. Well, Bon, what are your thoughts?
Ooh, what happened? Oh.
Well, and I just tried to send you 500.
I was just about to leave and I came to get my phone and I saw it went error. So I hope it doesn't happen again because I'll be out of here for the next 5 minutes.
But I accidentally sent to a guy in Canada. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that's what happened. I'm sure it was a complete mistake, right? I'm sure it was just an honest mistake, right? God damn. I'm sure it's just an honest mistake. Well, Bon, what are your thoughts about Comet Atlas? It's not a comet. It's not a comet. Like I said in my video, if you go watch the latest videos and still pictures, there are 5 objects around the diameter of Nexus. Goddamn, around the diameter of Atlas. Okay. Now, whether those 5 objects are on stalks or not is debatable because it's hard to tell. But there's 5 objects around Atlas, and they rotate as Atlas rotates. So Atlas is rotating on its axis, and the 5 objects around Atlas are also rotating. So when Atlas is moving through space, it looks like it has a star effect on it. You get what I'm saying? Very cool. Very, very cool looking, in my opinion. Nibiru. No, it's not Nibiru. It's Atlas. Whatever happened to Candy Rain? I don't know. I guess she fell off the face of the earth. Candy owed me a candle? Oh, really? Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you on that. Sewer? Yeah, well, eventually. Everything happens eventually, right, Paladin? Everything happens eventually. What about the head of security job? Yeah, that wasn't real. Just like everything else, it's not real. Now, is Nibiru coming? Nibiru is probably going to get around here probably sometime. Well, it depends on who you talk to. If you talk to some people, technically it should have already been here. It comes every 37,000 years or so. Technically should have already been here. So I don't know. It depends on who you talk to, though. Yeah, well, one of these days. One of these days I'll be head of security, or I'll win the lottery, or something. I'm going to get out of the rough patch somehow, guys. I mean, I got to, because they said on the other side of the rough patch will be absolute victory. Okay, so I'm going to get out of this rough patch somehow. I'm either going to win the lottery, or I'm going to get a windfall somehow, or the frost will grow a brain and give me my 32 million back. So I don't the fuck out of them and throw them all in prison. You know, something's got to happen. Something's got to give, so that I will get out of this rough patch and have absolute total victory. Something's got to give, though. Something's got to happen. Did you and John use the no, absolutely fucking not. What the hell, dude? Are you crazy? Absolutely not. Go away. Von life is harder than ever. Working people have a hard time making you. You'll never get out of that car. Well, we'll see, Gary. Vaughn, I respectfully ask, is freedom religion your gods will bless you without doing works? I do works. My works is to talk to you and tell you what they say. I am their emissary. And so if I get on here and I say, this is from the gods, you better listen. Now, I'm going through this rough patch for whatever reason. But once I'm out of this rough patch, guess what? I'll be right back to telling you what the gods have told me to tell you. I'll be right back to doing that. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if you talk to some people, Nibiru should have already been here. It should have. I mean, I'm not making that up. And I suck at math, so you have to talk to other people. Would you start a new family? I don't know. That's up to the gods, not me. Vaughn, do you really think you'll beg your way out of this situation? You know, you sit there and think that that I'm begging, but I'm actually not begging. I don't know why you would say that, because so can I do that too and get blessed? I don't know. Um, I don't know. Do you have evil relatives that want to steal your inheritance? because that's what you need. You're going to have evil relatives that steal all your inheritance and basically leave you to die in a single wide trailer with no food, no water, no gas, no electricity. So now I guess if you get somebody to do that for you, then yeah, there you go. You're set. You're all set. You know. Let me scroll. I'll never get out of that car. You know, I'm going to hold you to that, Gary. I'm going to hold you to that, Gary. Folks, Gary said, I'll never get this car. But I don't know why he put it on the screen. Let me get closer to the damn. Yeah, it won't let you post it. That's weird. I wonder why. That's really bizarre. Oh, there it went. Holy doctor. But anyway. Anyhow, man. But yeah, those set up there. Uh, let's kill that and see if that helps. Nope. 1:30, folks. An hour. I've been on this an hour.
All right, what's going on? Vaughn. Oh, Vaughn really fucked up. And now he's gone to. He will be going to Avatar only. How long has it been like this? Not that long, I don't think. I hope. Let me just speed it up until he comes back. Double speed. Here we go. Ooh. Jeez, his stream still has another.
Good. Baron von Helton has entered the studio. You damn right. You damn right. I try so hard, yes. Von Gary is just expressing. While you sit there with your hand out, we have to work hard to give you jobs. Well, you know, you're giving dollars to secular opinion, dollars to peasants, you're giving dollars to the geek room, dollars to this, you're giving dollars to that. I mean, Cocoa Puffs want your money too. Cocoa Puffs want your money too.
Who or what is Cocoa Puffs?
That's right. If an EMP hits, you ain't got no electricity. Right, your electricity's gone. Gone, motherfuckers, gone. You will be in darkness. I love how the Japanese say the word darkness. Have you ever heard a Japanese person say darkness?
No, I've never heard a Japanese person say darkness. How does it sound, Von Helton? How does it sound?
It's so cool. The darkness. I love it. I fucking love that, man. I love how they say the word darkness. That is so cool.
Say it again. No.
Hey, I offer actual products. What I tell you, I said, go call your damn congressman and senator, but you won't do it because you're.
That's a product. Calling your congressman and senator is a product that Von Helton is selling.
You're lazy ass. Won't do it. You go call your congressman and senator and tell them, hey, get these microplastics out of our food. They'd have trucks backed up against IGA, Kroger, Save-A-Lot, and everybody else, removing that food as fast as they can go. They want to be re-voted on this.
Have I rewound and I'm just hearing the same thing again that I've already heard before? Or is this just him repeating himself?
And you tell them you won't get that vote unless you remove the microplastics. They'll have all that fake food out of the grocery store and replace with real food that night, man. I'm telling you. They would.
You telling
I intend to call them. I intend to call them.
With what?
I have called them.
I don't have a working phone. Oops.
I've called them numerous times, in fact. Actually. Oh, yes, it is Christmas. And
oh, no. You're not going to get away with it with me around. Sorry if he sang when I was away, but I don't think he did because I was listening. Do you think that's singing or talking?
I don't donate to anyone, so no one can complain that it's unfair. Well, what about the United Way? On that GT,
Check
yeah,
this
there
out.
you go. On that watermelon video is fake. Well, okay, it's fake then. What do you want? What do you want?
All righty, Charlie. Merry Christmas, Charlie. How you doing? I see that you haven't softened over the seasonal holidays, have you, Charlie? But good to see you back. Thank you for joining. I'm not going to read it. Everybody can read it for himself. And when I take it offline, I'll read it as well. But Merry Christmas. Enjoy the show.
Cookie? I mean, LaFonda Dixon. Who the fuck is LaFonda? Oh, there's LaFonda Dixon. No one likes a paladin in their party. They ruin the fun. Yes, there you go. Trying to remember what the paladin was back in ancient time. Seems like they were pretty important back in the day. Don't call me names, man. Hey, man, Dave's not here. Dave's not here, man. It's me, Dave. Open up. I got the stuff. Dave's not here, man.
What is he doing? Is that from a movie or something?
Holy Night from the fantasy universe. Well, there we go. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, Dr. Janitor. That is not going to happen. Nope, not happening. Not with me. So you were wrong about the watermelon. How do you know I was wrong about the watermelon? You checked all of the watermelon videos?
Yes.
Okay, that woman made a fake video. Maybe she was paid to make a fake video. Maybe you paid her to make that fake video.
Maybe.
But does that mean that all the videos about watermelon are fake?
Yeah.
No. And I'll tell you why. Because there is tons of videos out there about the microplastics in our food. That's not my opinion. Goodbye.
So there's tons of videos about microplastics in our foods. Should I Google it? Of course I should. Oh, there are tons of videos out there showing microplastics in our food. Let's see. Yes, there are numerous videos online discussing and explaining the presence of microplastics in our food supply. Oh, shit, Von Helton. Is Von Helton actually correct? These videos, found on platforms like YouTube and news sites also often feature scientific studies, expert interviews, and demonstrations using microscopes. I don't understand why they need all that. All they got to do is ask von Helton. Man, these scientists. However, it is important to note that microplastics are generally not visible to the naked eye. Nanoplastics are even smaller. Videos showing their presence usually rely on microscopy or present information through graphics and expert commentary. Here are some types of videos you can find. Educational explainers, blah, 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 doctors and scientists, microscopy demonstrations. Oh, there's some Facebook somewhere. News reports and documentaries. While you won't likely find, here's a summary. While you won't likely find tons of videos where someone just points a regular camera at a plate of food and clearly shows microplastics, as they are too small, there is an abundance of content that scientifically confirms and illustrates their presence in our food. Wow. Oh, wow. I never thought the day would come when I would be proven wrong by von Helton. However, the fact that the microplastics in our food is going to kill us if we don't phone our senator and congressman right away is a little bit of a hubris, exaggerated. So, calm down, everybody. Never mind what von Helton said. There is no national emergency. You aren't going to die from the food you buy at the grocery store, which is why von Helton doesn't buy his food at the grocery store. He uses his food stamps at the gas station. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the gas station. But I ramble on where I shouldn't, so I won't.
It's a play off my Christian faith. Yeah, well, there you go. Do you believe you're a holy knight paladin? Because if you do, then you should do it. And you should defend what you believe is holy and just and prudent and expedient.
He's preaching.
But you didn't do that, did you? No.
No.
Where's your hue and cry against secular opinion and what he's done to people's lives? Where's your wording on that?
Oh, he's still got a hard on for secular opinion. He really does. It's raging. Oh my God, that big red one has come to life every time he mentions secular opinion. And look at the dimension of the thing. It's on the screen.
Oh, there isn't any.
What's going on?
Old weather guy, I almost went with Templar. Old weather guy is there. Okay. Hi, old weather guy. What's up? Sharpie's doing great, man. He's sound asleep, and I'm going to make sure he stays that way. He has been barking all day, and he's wore out, buddy. He's literally wore out.
No, he's died of thirst.
I defended my faith through debates on Twitter. I study apologetics. Oh, well, okay. If you say so. You say so.
He doesn't know. Apologetics. 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 You see that? Apologetics. I'm trying to underline it there. Oh, I don't know if that worked at all. No, it didn't.
Yep, there you go. Yep, the paladins and the rogues always had it in for each other in the games, didn't they?
Oh, stop that.
Derp, derp, derp. Ooh, right over the head of some people. I just saw it. 139, and I feel fine. Who else feels fine besides me? Anybody? Is there anybody out there? Oh. Is there anybody
There you go.
out there?
Sorry, I had two overlays Stop it, Von Helton. Stop being stupid. I can.
You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Oh, he's coming. That's
Plastic, but still. It's only 4 p.m. there? Holy shit, that's nice. It's 5:31 here. You get an extra hour.
how can it be 5:31 and 4:30? Doesn't make sense.
Oh, you're in Cal.
He said it was 5 o'clock and it was 4:30.
No, wait, no.
That
Shouldn't
is
you
not
have
my
that?
thing either.
Well, it depends on what gets. So maybe it says not gets really, really, really extremely confusing actually. From the night. Yeah, from the Kingdom of Night. The old hand grenade. The lunatics is on the grass. Do I feel guilty for destroying my family? No, I'm pretty sure that was the frost and the trolls that destroyed my family. I think you got that a little backwards there. The lunatic is on the grass.
Shut up.
When Nick Bravo lived here, I wanted to meet him, but he started uploading weird videos of him mumbling to people walking by at a bus stop. Yeah, well, yeah, Nick's a weird dude. What do you think being for 26 years is going to do if you don't have a strong constitution? Uh-oh. Yeah, stop and think about that for a minute. What happens to somebody if they've been trolled for 20 years or more? What do you think happens to their mind? What do you think happens to their mind? Do you miss Sammy? I don't know if I miss Sammy or not. I don't know if I miss him or not. I have no answer.
That's a dumb answer.
Wants people who level criticism to die. Yes, there you go. Yeah. If you're a piece of shit troll, aka a domestic terrorist, I expect you to be either in jail or dead. That's the law. That's not Von Helm's opinion, by the way. If you ever come my way, I'd love to meet you, Von. Well, I may be closer than you think, Paladin's Light. I may be closer than you think. You never know. It's untelling what's about to happen. I'm just doing it one day at a time, bro. Whatever the gods will. If the gods will me to die tomorrow, then I die tomorrow. And I won't shed one tear. Because, hey, I'll be dead. But anyways, I still won't shed a tear. How's the scenery on Route 66? Well, it's all right. It's, there was a few historical sites along the way, and I tried to point them out, and nobody really gave a shit, and so I stopped. And then as soon as I stopped pointing out all the historical sites, then Father Judgment comes along and says, "Well, Von ain't doing no historical shit anymore." Well, nobody was interested. Nobody was fucking interested.
There you go, Charlie.
Paladin can convert you. Paladin can convert me back to Christ. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm an archaeologist, a historian, and a cryptozoologist. You will never be able to get me to convert back to Christianity because that's where Christianity comes from. And it's not from a bunch of scrolls in a cave. In fact, the Dead Sea Scrolls pretty much slaughtered the King James Bible. How many of you knew that? Did you even know that? I bet nobody ever told you that shit, did they? The Dead Sea Scrolls countermine everything that the King James Bible says. Scriptures are either written differently or not at all. Some books are in there. Some books have been omitted, such as the Book of Enoch. Gee, I wonder where the Book of Enoch is in King James. Oh, yeah, it's not fucking there. It's not there. I dare you to find it.
Who cares? Who gives a shit about the Bible? I mean, you're already you're a living fairy tale. You're a living biblical character. Look at what you're doing, Von Helton. Against all odds, you're holding on to your religion and to your gods, and all you do is spiral down, but you still hold on to your gods, goddesses, things. And the lottery tickets. You're holding on to that. Von Helton's, it's unbelievable. It's great to see those lottery tickets because you could win a get all your. Woo!
Yes, I am on my own path. Yes, I am.
I guess.
I was told by a clairvoyant your car will break down in 2 weeks. Wow, that's pretty fucking cruel. Damn.
Facts is facts.
And what was the clairvoyant's name by any chance? Happen to know their name? Do you happen to know their name? Anybody? Anybody know the name of this clairvoyant that said my car would break down in 2 weeks? I'd love to know the name of the clairvoyant that said that shit.
Yes.
I'd love to know the name of the clairvoyant that said that shit.
Why? What you can do with it?
I would love to know it.
Why?
I would love to know that.
Yes. Why?
The 6 of Wands. There you go. That's it. Absolutely. 6 of Wands. Yeah, there you go, Miss Cleo. Oh my God. That's downright scary and insulting. But anyway, moving right along. The Gnostics unraveled so-called Christianity teachings. That's correct. I encourage everyone to read the Nag Hammadi library immediately.
Okay.
Immediately.
Okay. I'll wait. Go ahead. Read the Nag Hammadi library immediately. And when you get back, we'll carry on.
Everybody on the face of this earth should read the Nag Hammadi library and become familiar with what it says, because it's important. Miss Cleo took lots of my money. She did, really? You actually gave her money? Damn, you come to me. I could have given you more. I could have given you more than her. And I don't even still clear. Yeah. She. I always thought she was funny on TV. I got a, but
no soulmate.
Whatever.
Pretty sad. Pretty sad ending to that story.
I mean, the kids can't even fucking read now in school, and now they can't even write cursive.
That's terrible.
They stopped teaching kids how to write cursive. We don't.
Hey, why don't I just go and I want to know, is it do schools still teach cursive? Question mark. Cursive writing. Yes! Cursive is still taught, but it varies significantly by location. Many US states and Canadian provinces now mandate or strongly encourage it due to cognitive benefits like improved retention, fine motor skills, and brain development. Even though it was dropped from Common Core standards around 2010, leading some schools to cut it for more typing digital skills. Now in the United States, as you can tell, it is mandatory. Learning cursive. Mandatory. Done. So I think we just proved Von Helton dead wrong once again. Oh, let's go. Where's he gone? Come back, Vaughn, please. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do that. We'll just double the speed. Because we can, because we should, because we do, and because we are. You know, he repeats the same old stuff again, that he's going to become a soundboard soon. If he ever comes back onto this. How far forward do I have to go? Oh, there we go. Shouldn't be long now.
All right, I'm back.
There we go.
I'm back in the saddle again.
You kidding? Von Helton.
Yeah,
Von Helton. In Florida, they don't teach cursive. So I was 40. I get 49 out of 50 then. That's pretty good, right? Unless everybody's going to start saying, "Oh, I live in this state and they don't teach it in that state." Then I lose to Von Helton. I don't know if my ego can handle that.
Fading in and out, but I'll be back. I'm always back. I always come back. I'm like a bad rash. I always come back.
Whew. What does that even mean? I'm like a bad rash. I always come back.
Wow. That's interesting, dude. You can go bye. You can go bye-bye. Go bye-bye.
He doesn't like banter. He doesn't like being the butt of jokes for some reason.
But does talk about Yalbadoath and Yahweh is the devil, and the creature is not the real God. Correct. The real God is pure infinity, pure eternity. Yes, the source, the one, the all. That is the real God. The God that Christians currently serve is called the demiurge or Yabodath or Yahweh. He is not real.
Bullshit.
He's also known by another interesting name, class. Do you know what that interesting name is? Moloch. So them crazies out in Bohemian Grove ain't so crazy, are they?
I'm starting to think, really, that this guy doesn't have it all together. Help me out. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I the crazy one?
No, they're actually correct. Now, of course, I don't condone child sacrifice, but is one of the names of the fake God, the Christian God, is one of his names Moloch? Yes. In fact, some scholars say that you cannot separate the name Moloch from Yahweh because they're literally the same person. You can't separate them.
Yeah.
So good luck with that, guys. Good luck with that, man. To infinity and beyond. Yeah, there you go. That's right.
The fact that he even quotes, the Bible and books missing and what's in them and this and that and the other is ridiculous. I mean, he goes on and on about this whole monotheist thing is fake and it's nonsense and is invented by the Romans and the Bibles are just made up stories, blah blah blah, because he's pagan. And then he goes to the Bible and he starts talking, preaching, telling us stories from the Bible that he is actually purporting, I would surmise, to be true. Surmise.
I'm back in a New York groove. That's right. Tell us about the Titanic and how the Rothschilds interfered. Yes, for those of you that may not know this, there was a dirty bomb on the Titanic that was exploded, and they done so to weaken the hull, so that when the captain put it into the iceberg, it would cause the iceberg to rupture the hull and cause an even greater damage.
Isn't that something? Did you know that? Time for Mr. Google. Okay. Was there an explosion on the Titanic before it hit the iceberg? Question mark. Enter. No! There wasn't a large, distinct explosion before the iceberg impact that sank the ship. Jesus Christ, where does he get this bullshit from, Von Helton? Oh, there was a coal fire days before the voyage. A coal fire. Ooh. What? But there was a significant coal bunker fire burning for days that weakened the hull in the air. Oh my God. Leading to a large. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I got to give it to Von Helton again. Some survivors hearing rumbling or bangs later as the ship broke apart. Not a pre-sinking. Oh. So there was no explosion. There was a significant coal bunker fire burning for that weakened the hull in the area where the hull in the area where the iceberg struck, leading to a larger breach than a simple scrape might have caused, with some survivors hearing a rumbling or bangs later as the ship broke apart, not a pre-sinking explosion. That's what I was trying to get to. The official cause remained the iceberg collision, but the hidden fire is a major theory explaining the catastrophic damage. So no matter what, the damn ship would have hit the iceberg and sunk anyway. Jeez. Anyway, we have just debunked another von Helton.
Than what initially would have happened. If they hadn't have planted that dirty bomb
I know.
and weakened the hull of the Titanic.
Oh, hold on a second. He says it's a dirty bomb that was planted that weakened the hull of the Titanic, but we know from Googling that it was a significant coal bunker fire burning for days that weakened the hull in the area where the iceberg struck. Dirty bomb, huh, von Helton? Dirty bomb. Nope.
Titanic?
Nope.
Who's to say? The Titanic might have still kept afloat. You never know. It's interesting. Moloch sounds like a beer. It does, doesn't it?
Moloch sounds like a beer.
Head for the mountains, head for bush beer. Yes,
Hey.
I remember my limericks and my
They don't sponsor me. Don't sing about beer.
my jingles. I remember my limericks and my jingles. Yes, I do.
Yeah, well, we don't want to hear them.
To infinity. Yes. Oh, yes. It was like lightning. Everybody was frightened.
Oh, stop it.
Started grooving.
Everybody was kung fu fighting, yeah.
Back said everyone attacked to ballroom blitz.
Well, he's singing and lagging.
Boy, you want to warm you turn into a ballroom blitz, blitz, ballroom.
Stop it.
Who sang it? Who sang the song?
Who cares? Who cares? Well said.
Well, that's one excuse, is that the steel became brittle. I don't know if I follow that.
Right?
But that's one of the things they said.
Right. Well said, sir.
It's one of the things they said, wasn't it? Why did the Roths care about the Titanic? Oh, you didn't know?
More information. Maybe. Uh-oh. Emergency measures have begun.
Let's go to believe.
Uh-oh. So he's
Which is unfortunate.
he said he's using a coffee shop Wi-Fi, so they can tell that there's somebody on their Wi-Fi for 2 hours nearly. So I wonder if there's some kind of a coffee shop internet person who is monitoring how much traffic is going through the router, and at the same time thinking, wow, there's somebody who's been on there for almost 2 hours, but there's no one sitting in the store. Coffee shop.
Flew in from Miami Beach, BOAC.
Yeah, okay, very good. But there was no one sitting in the coffee shop for 2 hours. What about that car with the garbage bags in the windows? Looks suspicious, right?
Last night.
Are you still singing? Shit. He's really running out of material when you start singing. Like,
how lucky you are.
Oh my God, he's going to sing the whole thing. Bang, bang, bang. Come on, finish the song. Yeah.
That shit, I forgot the lyrics. Damn. I have to brush up on that. Anyway, whatever. I got enough out. Yep. Now, who sang it? Who sang the song, people? Come on, tell me who sang it. You can help. That's what they said on the
What
TV.
is that?
The Beatles. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mean Mr. Mustard shaves in the dark, shaving dark.
If he's going to be singing for the rest of this video, then nobody's interested in watching it. I'm speaking for myself.
Something's obscene.
No. Oh, he's got his trolls. He's got his chat playing along.
Yeah. Obscene comes last. Obscene. I'm sorry. Always want to come unclean. Things about.
Oh man, if I don't want lyrics. I just don't.
And dude,
I don't want Vaughn's lyrics. I can't stand Vaughn's voice when he talks, let alone when he sings.
Yeah, that's what they did. They did. Who are you? And they did. Pinball Wizard too. Pinball Wizard.
Oh jeez. You know, they invented headache pills for a reason, right? Reason.
Oops. Doors. Oh God, I can do the Doors. I love to do the Doors. I know it's the Beatles because I'm older and dirt. There, absolutely, Nexus. We're getting old, ain't we? We're not getting any younger. That's for damn sure. Not getting any younger. Yeah. On the storm.
What an idiot. Oh, let's see. He's got, okay, the torture will continue for another 15 minutes. No, less. 13 minutes.
I haven't ever seen a gaggle of bats. That was pretty interesting. What are you wanting, Sharpie Dog? Why are you out of...
Talking to his dog? That poor dog, man. Breaks my heart. Oh, for Christ's sake. Well,
Mommy's all right. Daddy's all right. They just seem a little weird. Surrender, but don't give yourself away. Way. Who sang it? Who sang that song?
I like that.
Who sang that song?
Singing at double speed. Oh, yeah.
Nobody knows? Wow.
All right.
Nope, it wasn't Nirvana. Close, I guess, but not Nirvana. Very popular. Black and white checkerboard was one of their famous icons, if that helps.
Okay, let's have a look. Korsakoff syndrome is a severe chronic memory disorder caused by a thiamine vitamin B1 deficiency, most often linked to long-term alcohol abuse, but also malnutrition, leading to brain damage, profound memory loss, especially recent events, and confabulation, making up stories. It often follows Wernicke's encephalopathy, which is acute confusion, vision balance issues, and involves irreversible memory impairment. But prompt thiamine treatment can help, especially if started early. Well, I think we're about 60 years too late. Memory loss, inability confabulation. Wow. He's definitely a confabulator deluxe. And look at this. Apathy, repetitive actions, and social withdrawal. Hallucinations. Seeing or hearing. Oh my God. Yes. Tanya, you got it. Wow. Anyway, Korsakoff syndrome or not, we shall march on. Yes. He does. Try singing again, Vaughn. Try it. You heard that. Yes. He always said, I'm assuming. I might be wrong. I'm going to be mellifluous. Very motivational, isn't he? Repeat, repeat, repeat. Ah, oh man. Rebuke and reprove, ladies and gentlemen. He has answered every question with the perfect answer. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? He said that put your hands down you're too damn young. I think in the towards the beginning of this stream of his. Oh, come on. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Who cares? Oh, he's got a new friend. Von Helton has a new friend. The Nexustrine. I hope he turns out to be a troll. Uh, but he might become a donor. What's your bunker? Um, he makes me uncomfortable. He makes me uncomfortable with some of the things he says. This Von Helton. Yeah, right. I know. You're just an idiot. This is myself. I can attest to that. Fuck, you're such an idiot. Oh, man. What are we doing? What am I doing? Oops. Shit. Sorry. Jesus Christ. It's horrible. Sorry. I had to put you through that. What do you think? What do you think? You feed your dog fucking gas station food, asshole. Finally, the dog gets up. Well, Sloppy's pretty sharp. Take a big crap in his car. Devon opens the door. So simple.
Faulty titties. Oh, okay, whatever. Might need to take him to a vet. Yeah, there you go. That's got to be it. He's gonna die just any second. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. I'm coming to join you. Who said that? Who said that, by the way, without Googling it? I'm to join you, Elizabeth. Who said that without Googling it? Anybody know?
Who cares?
Without Googling?
Who cares? Where is it?
Time to level up, Maynard. Such an awesome time. The first and the 80s, too. Yeah.
There it is.
Red Fox.
Who cares? Von Helton, shut up. Or get over with. Say something intelligent.
Because that'd be cheating. That would be cheating.
He's got 4 minutes
Such
to go.
a dirty old man.
3 minutes to go, and we'll be
Dirty old man. Yep, Fred Sanford, a.k.a. Red Fox. Did you know that Red Fox had a custom vehicle made by George Barris? Did you know that? It's called the Little Red Wrecker.
Who cares?
And it was built by George Barris specifically for Red Fox.
Who
Specifically for...
cares?
Yes, it was. Absolutely. The Little Red Wrecker. And it was built by George Barris for Red Fox.
Who cares?
Personally delivered, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Fred G. Sanford of Sanford and Sons. Used furniture, if I recall correctly. Or was it a scrapyard? I can't remember which.
Who cares?
It was one or the other.
Who cares? Good. Carry on talking.
Back.
Are you back now?
It was something back then, back in the day.
Let's see if he asks for money.
Yeah.
How many of you think he's going to ask for money before the end of the stream? Or the end of his stream, which is basically 2.5 minutes from now.
Folks, I got to ring off. because StreamYards will dock me. I only get 20 hours, so I don't watch my hours. But that's 2 hours in. We had a good time. Did we have a good time? I hope we had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourself, despite getting kicked out of my own show a few times by the fucking Wi-Fi. We had a good time, I think. But it's 2 hours, and I got to go. Don't want to turn into the Great Pumpkin.
Come on.
That's bad. Get on here and just have a good time, man. Spending the hours reminiscing.
Oh shit!
Who did that song? Before we get out of here, who did that song?
You're still talking to that old guy, probably. The guy who said he's 72.
Spending the hours reminiscing. Who did the song?
Nobody did the song. Nobody did it. Where is that?
Hurry, don't be late. I can hardly wait. I said.
Where is?
When we're on, we go dancing, walking through the park and reminiscing. You don't know? Well, that's okay.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't care.
Did you know that there was Detroit Red and Chicago Red? Chicago Red was Red Fox, while Detroit Red was Malcolm Little, a.k.a. Malcolm X. No, I did not know that. That's interesting.
Interesting. Oh, okay. I think he's done. Pretty sure he's done. Yeah, he's pretty much done. So, Fawn Helton and Andrea made a very, very uncomfortable looking couple, didn't they? That's what I think. But there you go. We've had a full. How long have we been online here? A long time. A long time. Where's it say? It's, oh, wow, 3 hours and 16 minutes. But so what? We'll be on a lot longer than that next time, maybe, or maybe not. I don't have anything else for you, I'm afraid. So thank you so much for watching at least part of this. And if you stay to the end, you're as crazy as me. I am going to end it right there. So bye-bye, and we'll see you later. I'm going to have to end it kind of unprofessionally by listening to the feedback. So love you all. Take care. See you next time.